Tony Khan prunes the learning tree and puts the Painmaker on ice. Zilla Fatu and MJF are about potentially to have a match of the year for not Ring of Honor, House of Glory. Got all that and so much more in a brand new episode tonight of Off the Mat, your new wrestling obsession. You guys having a great week. Enjoyed some good professional wrestling. I got to ask Dom Sticks, what's in the box? What's in the mysterious box that showed up on Monday Night Raw on Monday night? What is in the box?
Bianca Belair's doctor to let her know that she can't fight in WrestleMania because her finger had surgery again. So for all those people that thought that it was Jericho, sorry,
not Jericho.
The world doesn't care about the match man anymore. It's all about what's in the box. AEW is out here putting on clinics in their main events with Swerve Strickland and Kenny Omega. You have them putting WWE on notice. Is WWE going to be after Zilla Fatu now? After he has an instant classic with MJF tomorrow night in House of Glory?
Well, listen.
Or are we just going to sit here and continue to talk about what's in the box?
Well, I'm going to tell you this. Look, Stephanie Vakir was on AEW. She fought, and they wound up getting her. So you can rest assured that Roman. Hey, look, the one thing I can honestly say is that MJF is throwing out names, throwing out friggin' Roman Reigns, the Usos. So you're naming them by name on another show, like the competition. So why can't you have Roman Reigns call out MJF on next time he shows up? Because
that's not WWE PG safe. That's not WWE approved. That's not how WWE does things. They want you to be interested in what's in a giant Christmas story like box that showed up out of nowhere. Fragile.
You know what's going to be? Fragile, I think it's a pay-per-view. It's a PLE in the box. Night of Champions, Saudi Arabia.
Well,
an announcement. So you think it's an announcement?
WWE just filed trademarks for WWE Domination, WWE Generations, and WWE Eras Collide. So it sounds like we're going to be getting quite a few new PLEs coming up in the coming months.
Well, more PLEs, less house shows, more bankrupting people out of their hard-earned dollars because of corporations all over again.
WWE trouble. WrestleMania ticket sales are so bad that they are discounting prices.
Well, they should discount prices. First of all, they wouldn't be discounting prices if they had them for normal prices that a person can go see the damn show.
Apparently, word on the street is that AEW did a show in Australia, did their Grand Slam Australia last week, and they had to give tickets away. The tickets were $0.
Well, they actually
did they do that the last time too?
And people have screenshots from the ticket sites that they're $0. They were giving tickets away.
You know what? Listen, I think it's just a publicity stunt to show things going off with one side wants to dominate the other side. The other side wants to show you nobody's buying this. They're paying too much for this. Hey, look at the WrestleMania card, dude.
What WrestleMania card?
The WrestleMania card looks like freaking was it the what's the old WCW freaking Stargate?
Starcade.
It looks like an old Starcade freaking goddamn pay-per-view.
Flair versus Sting.
Oh, you have Brock Lesnar versus LA Knight, so that's just like freaking goddamn. That's like what's his face? We freaking lost to Gunter. What's his face? Goldberg.
AJ Styles. Oh, Goldberg.
No, Goldberg. Like an old style Goldberg match. Now they're talking about freaking retiring Rey Mysterio. What about
he's overdue.
What about the freaking Brock Lesnar? You're gonna retire 3 people this year?
Well,
the two guys that I heard that were going to have matches this year, which whether that's true or not, it comes from the deep dark internet that Dom goes to. I think was Santino Marella, and then maybe one with Big E.
Big E ain't fighting.
Big E ain't wrestling anymore.
I don't think Big E. I think he's already come out and said he's already done. Yeah.
If
it's anything with him, it's gonna be quick.
He pretty much announced at Royal Rumble that he was donezo.
I'm gonna tell you this. Jason Waller. What was it? Jason Waller.
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller.
You fucking mess up the damn names. Javon Evans, not Devon Evans. Javon Evans.
Yeah.
I gotta stop that stuff too. But
Brother Devon Evans.
Maybe in the man in the hoodie, in the black.
I think it's Grayson. Absolutely.
But I just saw something that could actually be funny and actually would probably be crazy. How about Bad Bunny?
Bunny
because
fresh off his Super Bowl halftime appearance, he's gonna now go back to WWE and just be the masked man for no apparent reason.
Yeah, well, because remember,
easy money.
No, because remember the of Jake and friggin' Paul, Logan were saying things about it. They were fighting, so you have him. He's gonna fight Logan Paul. So
why not just have him come out and attack Logan Paul? Why would you have him come out and take off more than he can chew by taking out Braun Breaker and attacking Bronson Reed? And
I actually think it's a bunch of different guys. I don't think it's one guy.
It's just gonna be their new stable, the Hoods.
The Hoods, yeah.
The Hoods.
It's Dark State, just all masked up.
Dark State, exactly. I don't know. There's gonna be something like that. Elimination Chamber is gonna probably suck. There's really nothing going. The women's Elimination Chamber is better than the freaking men's. If you really think about it, the men's fucking Elimination Chamber because Cody Rhodes.
Well, I think the men's has been a little predictable.
I'll admit, Javon Evans is the one outlier I didn't see coming. I actually really expected them to put Austin Theory in there or Dominic Mysterio, but I'm glad that Javon Evans is going. It's going to make it. Watching him in that Elimination Chamber is going to be worth the price of admission alone.
No, but the dirt sheets are saying one other thing. They're saying that Brock Lesnar is going to eliminate somebody to get into the Elimination Chamber. So somebody has to pay the price for Brock Lesnar to take.
Brock Lesnar ain't coming back for Elimination Chamber.
Hey, you never know, man.
Brock Lesnar, dude. Here's the problem.
I think it would be Gunther doing that
before. Yeah, right. We talked about it before. Like Brock Lesnar, they don't know what they're doing with him yet. They don't even know if he's going to work WrestleMania. All these rumors and dirt sheets that are getting thrown out there, and this guy, like the match right there is Obafemi, Brock Lesnar. They already set it up in the Royal Rumble.
But you're going to have Obafemi fight Brock Lesnar already, and you're going to have Obafemi win. Yeah,
why not? He eliminated Brock Lesnar in the Rumble. They had that stare down.
He didn't eliminate it. It was freaking guys. It was Cody and LA Knight.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. But still, he had that stare down with Brock Lesnar in the Rumble.
That never nothing happened because people.
But you still have, the story's there. It makes sense. It writes itself at this point. WWE just needs to take that easy win and go.
Yeah.
Like, there's no excitement.
You could have Kit Wilson figured fight him.
That's how bad WWE is they have to. They're pulling out all gimmicks. Oh, the masked man. We're supposed to count the masked man, and now it goes from the masked man to what's in the box. Is it Chris Jericho? Nope, it's not Chris Jericho because Tony Khan thought of that. Which, what a petty little What a petty move if that's the case, man.
Like, that's
if his contract's up and he wants to leave, let him leave. For everything he's done for you, the only reason your company is still going and has really any notoriety behind it is because of Chris Jericho.
Yep.
He put AEW on his back those first couple of years before, Darby, because Darby Allin wasn't a household name. MJF wasn't a household name. Hangman Adam Page wasn't a household name. The majority of your roster, your pillars of AEW were not household names. Sammy Guevara was not a household name. Like, if you were a hardcore wrestling fan and you paid attention to the indie promotions like GCW and Evolve and things like that, then you know who Darby Allin was. You knew who Sammy Guevara was. Orange Cassidy. Like, they weren't household names. You had to go out and get a big name like Jericho to really solidify AEW. Yeah. And that's why he's your first ever AEW World Champion. That's why it was such big news when he lost the AEW World Championship belt. That's why you're still bringing in WWE guys. And I laugh at the AEW sickos that are like, oh, well, we don't want to watch Jericho wrestle anymore. Jericho's old. He's flabby. He sucks at wrestling now. He just needs to retire. They were literally calling for him to retire. They were chanting for him to retire.
Yeah.
And so why do you care that a 50-year-old Chris Jericho
because it's goes back to WWE? It's a toy you don't want to get rid of. It's a toy you want to keep.
You haven't used him in a year. He doesn't want to be there. His contract's up.
Yeah.
Out of respect for him, you think you just, all right, you eat that time and you let it go. It's just gonna be like the drive. It's just gonna be like the Ray Phoenix thing.
Being petty.
It's gonna be just like all that. You're gonna be petty, and eventually you're gonna let him go. But how far? I mean, Britt Baker hasn't been on TV in a year plus for AEW, and Britt Baker wants out. So how long? And he's held on to her. So, who knows how far he's willing to take all this?
So you don't care. He'll keep adding time, which that's kind of crazy. I guess it's the contract.
You did it to Ricky Saints. Yeah. It's because everybody who leaves the AEW or somehow goes to WWE and automatically becomes a bigger star. But it's not going to happen in that case of Jericho because he already is a star. Like, he's not even going to wrestle a full. He's not going to be a full timer. He's got his whole Fozzy tour.
Yeah, the whole month of
plus years old.
Yep, exactly.
Really, what's he going to do? He's going to come back and work a couple of gimmicks, maybe refuel the Festival of Friendship with Kevin Owens.
You made the list.
Go on from there,
Yeah. You know what? Look, between that and the freaking gimmicks that WWE has, what are we doing, man? Like, you're trying to capture people's imagination and rekindle fires that people lost because products have been lacking and slacking because there's not much going on. Half the roster in WWE is hurt. And it sucks. It's part of the it's part of the whole package. You're gonna get hurt. Look, freaking, Janet Parker out, neck injury.
Yeah, hurt her neck.
Because Monroe freaking dropped her on her head. That suplex she did, she freaking let it go. So now that sucks that she's probably gonna be out for a while.
She'll be out for a good while.
Yeah. If she has to go for surgery on her neck, she's gonna be
Probably
out.
Not, but still.
I hope not. Maybe she strained the neck or sprained the neck. Who does something? But
yeah,
we have a lot of people that probably are coming back from injury. Hopefully it can bring things in. Look, WWE right now is not taking any chances.
With nothing. The world champion of your rival promotion sat out here and called out your top stars by name. Jey Uso,
Roman Reigns,
Seth Rollins. He called out your top stars by name in a promo for their world championship, promoting a match with a relative of these men who is working and is the champion for another indie promotion. So not only is he cutting a promo on your top guys, basically calling them trash, he's cutting it about their cousin, who's the champion of an indie promotion. So he's promoting their championship in another promotion, not even promoting you.
Right.
And you're going to keep giving, and your biggest response to all this is, what's in the box? What's in the box? I'm going to send this box to SmackDown so Aldous can deal with it.
Yeah, MOTY G3V. You know what? What's in the box? It could be dishes. It could be a toilet. It could be bringing back Dennis Rodman when he had the match with Macho Man Randy Savage in the freaking toilet stall. Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's a female. Maybe it could be Saraya.
Here's the question that's on my mind. Do we still get Chris Jericho as the man in the box? Do we get, Andrade showed up in AEW and he wasn't supposed to be on TV?
Yeah, that was a whole different.
Do we get a Triple H fuck you right back to Tony Khan? And do we have old Y2J show up at Elimination Chamber in the box?
He doesn't have to wrestle, right? I mean,
you have Chris Jericho. Listen, you have Chris Jericho interfere with Finn Balor and friggin' CM Punk and put the belt on Balor and Finn. Let me tell you something. You think they have the balls to put the belt on Finn? If they do that, then you can then you can cook. Then you can cook.
Finn's gonna get screwed over by JD and Dom. They already set that up on Monday night.
I know
Finn's getting screwed over by JD and Dom. It's gonna be Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. That's
and don't be surprised that Dirty Dom wins the championship down this year. That Dirty Dom wins the
heavyweight
championship belt this year.
I don't know about all that.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw you a swerve.
I mean, he is doing good work as the AAA champion, but
do you think? All right, let's talk about Stephanie Vakir and friggin' Liv Morgan. Made her cry. With that promo. What if they're throwing a curve at everybody with that whole thing? What if Dirty Dom freaking turns face yet again? It turns heel again for a third time.
On Liv?
Did you
turn on Liv?
Okay, aside. Somebody posted something, a video, and the way when Stephanie Vakir came out, and when freaking Liv called her puta, and she got mad.
Yeah,
Dirty Dom gave her like a look with a smile. And who does this say that? Wow, have another face heel, another face turn on.
I don't think they'll do that for Stephanie. Stephanie's character does not seem like that type.
You don't think she can be that? You don't think that they can throw a swerve? It's Liv that it's all part of the game, and Liv, Stephanie Vakir, and Dirty Dom all wind up being their own as a cohesive team.
I mean, they could, but I don't see like any like relationship angle between Stephanie and Dom.
Hey, come on, Dirty Dom, man. Guess what the best? We don't know.
I'll tell you what I thought when I watched that and she started crying. I thought she was crying because she didn't understand a fucking word she said.
I know.
I don't understand what she's saying.
Didn't she read the friggin'
Yeah. Didn't you read the closed caption?
Words at the bottom? Yeah. But I actually think Dom is telling her something else, not telling what she said. So
it was half of what
potentially.
That's what I'm trying to say, that there could be something brewing there.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that, but I don't see
that. I see. Yeah,
I don't see a relationship angle. I don't see them doing like another like Dom jumping ship and going from Liv Morgan to Stephanie Vakir now. Like this feud, but here's the thing: is they're trying to make something out of nothing with this feud, and bless their hearts, they're trying hard.
They're trying.
Yeah.
Because last week, it wasn't believable when she's sitting here telling Stephanie Vakira that she's not good looking enough to be with Dominic Mysterio. She's not good looking enough to get a Hot Chicks Love Dominic Mysterio shirt. Who are you kidding, Liv? Like,
yeah,
let's not play coy here, you know. But
Stephanie Vakir,
I don't know.
And Liv Morgan. I would not throw any of them out of a bed.
The one thing I'll say to that,
I can tell you that.
The only thing I'll say to that, that's kind of how like when women fight, you know, that kind of the first thing they go to is the other girl's looks and the other girl's status of where they are, and you know, that's whether it's true or not, it doesn't matter. That's what they're gonna say. So,
Well,
what I've seen, you know.
I mean, I like the move. What Stephanie said to Liv was good. It was powerful.
Yeah, it was powerful.
Her saying it in Spanish was powerful.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It just sucks that you had to either have closed captioning on or wait for the translation to come out online to understand what she said and understand why.
It makes me laugh. I love when freaking Oscar talks in Japanese and they're talking and it's like you're listening to that and you're sitting there like, what do they say? What do they say? You're like, and you see like the drama like, and you're like going back to like a tennis match when she's talking.
I don't think Asuka's actually holding a full conversation. I think it's just kind of Japanese gibberish sometimes.
She's good gibberish. She's talking gibberish.
The thing you bring up is interesting because if it was a taped interview, you should have already had the closed captioning on it already. Shouldn't have to wait to put it out online. It should already be there.
It should have just came up on the screen and you had a little bouncing ball that went along with it, so you understood what she was saying.
You could have just have Matt point at
little Dominic Mysterio head like bouncing along as she's talking.
Puta, Michael, Jojo.
Yeah, I mean, that would be my only gripe. If it was already taped, it should already have the closed captioning.
But I can't believe WWE let them call her a whore.
I know.
I think that was off the cuff. I think that's the only word that Liv knew. As I think about it,
like you've already said. But that's why I'm feeling that Dominic is not telling what she's saying, and that's why I think that there could be some kind of thing in WrestleMania. We might see some kind of a crazy turn. Hey, how about this turn? Hey, listen, the way things are, maybe Stephanie and Liv get together.
Oh my God, Dom! Quit trying to role play your fantasies
and push Dom aside and go like this. We don't need your sausage. We got the tacos.
Who are you?
Listen, anything might be better than trying to get me to believe that two women are after Mr. Iguana.
Right.
Hey, roll of ice, like Mr. Iguana. Leave it alone. Let it go.
She likes the lizard. I guess.
Let it go. The lizard, exactly. It's all about the lizard in the pocket.
She likes the tongue. It's the tongue.
Maybe.
That's what it is. But not only that, not only MJF taking shots at your champions, MJF is out here taking shots at your current talent. He made a comment saying, remember Jeff Cobb? He was freaking awesome. So he's making comments about WWE repackaging and not using people. So he's just out here firing all sorts of shots at WWE. And WWE's response is, what's in the box?
Yeah.
A bigger conspiracy than who's the masked man? It's what's in the box. And like, are we really?
How about the man that's in the box is the masked man?
Are we really like that far gone in WWE that we're resorted to just gimmick after gimmick now? Where
you know what? Listen,
I think
we're gonna do the masked man twice.
Gimmicky when it comes to certain things, you know, and they want to play this thing where you have surprises because this day and age you can't get any surprises. You know, it's understandable, and the way at the current state, the way things are going, they need something to like they're throwing shit against the wall to see what works and what sticks.
Yeah, but you don't need a box to.
I know, but so obviously the box, maybe it's the Seth Rollins statue that that was made for him when the corporation made it for him when Kane was going after Seth Rollins.
You know what's in the box? Triple H is nuts. He finally got him out of Stephanie's purse and he put him in a box. Creative ideas are in the box.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look.
A new writing crew is in the box.
You really have to hope that it's something big that's in that box. Something that's going to be like, holy shit, like a shocker. If not, Triple H is going to be trolled beyond belief. He's being trolled already, man, for all the shit that he's been doing. And look.
Maybe he's got the reanimated corpse of Hulk Hogan in the box.
Oh, God.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Nick Hogan in the box.
Maybe it's in the box. Maybe they kidnapped Tony Khan and they got him in the box and going, WWE is going to invade AEW.
No more invasions.
We're going to kick MJF's ass and see how he likes it. Nah, but I don't know, man. It could be man or woman. Look, we had a couple of things that were supposed to happen and didn't happen. You know,
it's Ellsworth.
Well, it could be Ellsworth, maybe. Maybe it's Gilbert.
Retired Gilbert.
Maybe it's Billy Gunn. They got to form the New Age Outlaws again. Him and freaking guy named Jesse Jim.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. There's nothing. Everything is predictable. It's true. Everything is predictable. Mm-hmm. And it's sad because WWE used to have some really good things, like the return of Seth Rollins at WrestleMania when he friggin' came out. He was still heel, and he friggin' he did the pedigree on Roman Reigns, or who else? Like, there's been numerous surprises that happened.
The Hardys coming back that one WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that coming.
Maybe it's a tag team. Maybe they got maybe the Young Bucks, but the Young Bucks are still under contract with AEW.
No, the Young Bucks aren't coming. I don't think they're gonna.
It's Hank and Tank.
I don't know.
It's Hank and Tank from NXT. They're coming up.
So we don't need another gimmicky tag team.
They got to form a group with Otis and with the pizza.
All right, calm down, Pete.
I know, Pete. Hey. Belly busters.
It's a pretty big box, so I guess the biggest person they have right now would be Omos coming back into the fold.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but
that's a pretty tall box.
Yeah,
it's not.
Listen, let me tell you something. Come on, to be honest with you, Omos comes out of that box, you'll be friggin' disappointed as all hell. It's got to be something. Maybe
I don't know who else they're going to put in there.
Maybe it's the new friggin' Money in the Bank. Friggin' the bag with what you could do. Because remember, I was saying you can go after any champion now. That Triple H said that any champion's up for grabs. Intercontinental. You can go for a women's championship. You can do whatever you got to do. Whatever you want, you can go for. Maybe it's the new briefcase. What the briefcase look like? Who knows? I doubt it.
I mean,
I guess we'll find out, but who knows?
What's his name from Japan? What's the guy that was coming here? That they said that he's going to sign with WWE from New Japan.
Oh, yeah. What's the name? Evil or something like that?
Yeah, Evil. Yeah, I do. Maybe it's him.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be a bunch of different things, but if Tony Khan put extra time on Jericho for another month or two, because of the traveling with the band, with Fozzy and all that stuff like that, it works out. Maybe we'll get him at WrestleMania. He'll interfere in something, a big match at WrestleMania.
It's sad that you have great talent in NXT, like Sol Ruka. We've been saying for months that Sol Ruka she's hit her ceiling in NXT. She needs to come up. They're going to bring her up and they're going to repackage her.
I know that sucks.
Right. But they're going to do something that doesn't work. They're going to repackage her to what? She works. She's over.
It's like they freaking changed Stephanie Vakir's music. They love changing things, man.
The main roster knows her.
Yeah.
They're behind her. Yeah. Call her up. Why do you need to repackage her?
She might become a Paul Heyman's first woman. Freaking that he's going to take under his wing. Paul Heyman woman.
I mean, it's all right to tweak things a little bit here, but when you flip the script and you change them 100% all the way, it never really works.
That actually just brought up something in my mind. I got a chuckle out of it. Someone posted something with Natty, with Natalya.
She's awful, dude. How did they take a character?
She's like a Timo. She's a Timo friggin' Ronda Rousey.
She is a Timo Ronda Rousey. Yes.
So
I don't know how they took a cool character like that, like what she was building, and GCW, and it completely just does not work in WWE. It does not work in the main roster.
No. Yeah, I don't know.
And like, what are we getting a return? Are we going to see the return of AJ Styles next Monday when they do this AJ Styles tribute show on Raw?
That's a good question.
Like, is he going to come out and be the masked man and be like, "Joke's on you, bitches. I ain't retiring yet."
I lied. Look at the contract. I signed to stay on WWE another 2 more years. That would throw Gunther for a loop.
Yeah.
Okay,
Gunther, AJ
they
5.
have to do something that's going to freaking shake up things. And apparently they said things are going to be shook
in a major way.
Time in the main roster. Now I have no idea.
It's just like Triple H has told us 4 times in the last 6 months that we're in a new era.
New era. It's a new beginning. It's whatever. He's new. His thesaurus says this week.
No, you're right. But Moody, you're right. You're right. WWE is just sitting there listening to all that stuff. Meanwhile, they're riding off the coattails of WWE.
It's called backing your brand. Like, I would expect nothing less. They have to. That's why AEW is where the best wrestle. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what? What about maybe freaking Zilla is in that box?
Nah, dude, the more my thing is like, the more we need to get away from Vince McMahon.
When are we going to find out the Elimination Chamber? That's when we find out what's in the box?
Yeah. The more we need to get away from Vince McMahon and really further ourselves from Vince McMahon, or WWE does, they do more Vince McMahon-like things.
Hey, Vince McMahon is coming out of the box. There you go.
But that's where I'm going. Is this whole like who's in the box thing has Vince's fingerprints all over it. It stinks like Vince McMahon.
What's the box? What's in the box?
It smells like fucking talcum powder and Old Spice aftershave. It's exactly what I imagine Vince McMahon smells like.
Oh boy!
It just
listen.
We are like I brought up last week. I don't mean to cut you off, Dom. Like I brought up last week, we are literally watching Triple H and the creative team just throw shit at the wall, hoping something sticks. At this point, it
sucks when you can't even get your freaking WrestleMania cards right. They really, day 1, they have nothing. What are they gonna do with day 2? A battle royal with freaking Mr. Iguana and freaking goddamn freaking Polka?
Yep.
Come on. Yeah, we're gonna have LaParca dance out to the ring.
Parker, all the Parkers. What happened?
Sticks.
We lost Sticks.
Sticks had enough. Sticks couldn't handle it anymore.
Because we said the battle royal. We figured Mr. Iguana and Parker, and that's it. Boom. I don't know, man. Like I said, I want to watch it to enjoy it as much as you can, but it's pissed off that everybody is hurt, which really stinks, and it's just that they really don't have anything pushing anything that's really eye-catching.
I think to go back to the masked man thing, if you're gonna make it Bad Bunny, I think there's a better way to make it Bad Bunny than having him be the masked man. It just
not true. No, True. You know, like I don't know, man. Just the speculation of things. You know, you're looking for the silver lining, and look at the card, man. They tried so hard. You have Roman Reigns fighting for the belt for CM Punk. If you put the belt on Roman Reigns, you just killed everything because he's a part-timer. But he made the comment, they're not making bigger stars. They failed to do that. So what are you supposed to do? People cheer for Roman Reigns. You know, people like Roman Reigns. When he comes out, he gets a pop.
Yeah.
Even though he's part-time.
Moody says, my problem with Cody Rhodes is he says the same thing each time he comes out. His character is just stale. He needs something new to do. He just hopes that he doesn't win the championship.
Well, you know, he just came out and said that turning heel might be his forte.
I do too, Moody. Like I think, in my opinion, that's the best possible outcome if they're going to do a triple threat match. Cody Rhodes, Zilla Fatu, and Drew McIntyre, because that seems to be where they're going. Is put the belt on Jacob.
Yeah.
Shake it up. Show us something new. Give us something we haven't seen before. What does Zilla Fatu look like as WWE World Champion? WWE Universal Champion.
True.
That's what I want to know. What does that look like? What does it look like to make a star that's not conventional?
Put the belt on fucking Finn. Come on.
Not gonna happen.
I know it's not gonna happen anytime soon, but the Intercontinental Championship, yeah.
I want Demon Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio.
Demonico.
Getting rid of the demon.
Demonico.
Yeah, well, nah, I don't want this gimmicky shit for Finn Balor anymore. Finn Balor needs to get away from this gimmicky shit. He needs to get away from the Prince persona. If he's not gonna have the Bullet Club behind him, let him go back to being the demon. That was the worst mistake Vince McMahon ever did, was having Brock Lesnar kill the demon. Or no, Roman Reigns kill the demon.
Take the demon. Take it back.
I don't know. But what do you got for us, Sticks? I see you got a little special presentation here.
So over the weekend, both I and Dom went to Toy Fair in New York City, and we both were able to get some good picks of some upcoming wrestling merch. And I do have I'll have a little package to show in the middle, as long as I can get it to go. I think I will be. I don't know. We'll see.
Toy Fair.
When we get to Dom, we get to your picks, I'll let you talk about your picks there towards the end. It's a Toy Fair this week. You know, it's a 4-day. It was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Dom, were you there all 4 days?
Yes.
With your brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually got there the last day. I got there late. I got there like 12 o'clock. Dude, pushing my brother around that wheelchair really is tiring, man. I'm telling you.
I can see how it is. I got to meet it. I got to meet Dom's brother. It was good. About time.
Yep.
So
Geeks.
All right, let's get into the slides here.
Geekstronomy, looking James Hamilton, Geekstronomy. He's got his website. If anybody wants to go check out his stuff, he has some good stuff on there, and videos and unboxings. Yep, right there.
So up first, we've got the Create On. Had these new style wrestling buddies that you could get. You got Triple H, Brock Lesnar, Hulk Hogan, Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes.
Why does Cody Rhodes looks like getting pegged in the ass?
I don't know.
Why is the Rock like? Yeah. So I got
John Cena looks like he's constipated.
No, so does Brock Lesnar. You got Jey.
I didn't even realize that was Brock Lesnar. I thought that was Triple H. It's Triple H and Triple H. I thought that was the game Triple H and another version of Triple H there.
And
look at Jey Uso. Jey Uso looks like he's just I don't know, like he's gonna peep in your window.
I was gonna take they were gonna give me one to to promote, and so they told me if you're gonna take one, take the Wing Championship, because this one is just one of the newest ones that came out. So I took this, and it's funny. 2 people, oh damn man, I wanted that one. And I was like,
hey, sorry.
Man.
Classic Wing Eagle Championship.
Yep. So it's pretty cool. So these are much firmer.
Yeah. Yeah, much firmer.
More compact than the original ones, but still cool.
The Rock's over here looking like handsome Squidward.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Why does CM Punk look like somebody shrunk Drew McIntyre?
I know. And look at the Dirty Dom in the back, next to the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at the Goldberg one. The Goldberg looks like he's having a hemorrhoids outbreak.
Yeah. Look at Stephanie McKeer.
Oh, that's Austin. That's Austin.
No, that's Goldberg.
That's Austin.
No, I'm talking about the Goldberg up top.
Oh yeah.
Oh, up top. Oh,
up top down. Yeah.
Oh, the smaller. Those are smaller ones. They're about maybe like a.
They have medium ones, small ones, and they have the big ones too, which is kind of cool.
They also had these at that booth. These are like these block papercraft blocks you can make. So they had this giant Cena. They had
and they're magnetic, so you can actually change heads, change bodies, and interact. Yeah. So
these were cool. They're a little better than the papercraft. Like you said, they're magnetic and you can interchange. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Should open this up and show it.
Yeah.
Get it open.
And they were, like I have down there, they were at booth 373. They're really good guys. We talked for a little bit, and I gave them our info and stuff. So hopefully, maybe in the future, we can
I want to
get some promo stuff.
Wrestle buddy.
Yeah.
There was one stuck in there. I can't think of. Yeah. So basically, they're kind of magnetic.
Yeah. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Here, hold on, Dom. Let me make it bigger here. Go ahead. Sure.
You got like.
Whoa, Dom. Sticks wants to make you bigger. Watch out now.
Hey, things in rear mirrors look closer than they seem. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
I hope Giggles isn't there listed into Sticks trying to make you bigger.
So it's pretty cool. So it's like a little.
Yeah, I like those.
They're pretty cool.
Those are neat.
Yeah. I can't.
I forgot how to.
He got Seth Rollins, so it's pretty cool. Seth Rollins.
I gotta figure out how to lower you.
Pretty cool. All right.
Now those are all officially licensed by WWE, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you minimize?
Convincing on
that. I don't know how to minimize. I can't see the minimize thing.
I got you.
Oh, there it goes. Thank you. Next up, kind of
WWE Pokemon.
Yeah, these little from the Big Ideas booth. They had these what they're called ballers. They have them in like the NBA and NFL ones. I think.
Yeah, they got a whole bunch of different
ones. They're new. They haven't been released yet, so it's just a little wrestling figure. Comes with a couple accessories. They come in like a mystery ball, so you don't know what you're getting. Yeah, cool. Mystery things like are the wave of the current times here. Comic books, everything's got a.
What's in the box?
Yeah, what's it? Even WWE's got something blinding. What's in the box? So these were something they've had before, but it's a new product for them with the WWE license. I thought they were cool. I like the Undertaker was pretty cool.
You want to know what I'm honestly surprised we haven't gotten yet? Where's our Jey Uso yeeting action figure?
You pull the string.
With the little thing in the back so he goes like this?
Yeah, you got a little like lever in the back so his arms just go like this.
Or wind up. He's like,
there you go, or a wind up. Yeah. I kind of like the spring-loaded lever idea better.
Yeah.
Where you just go down and his arms just go like this.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Illegal.
And he says yeet in 15 different languages.
I think yeet.
That's all he says over and over again. It's 4 letters. One word. Yeet. My boy, Matt Cardona.
Matt Cardona, yep.
All right, here. Now I'm going to take this down real quick. Let's see if I can't get this to go here.
No,
so I'm going to try and share. Share my screen here. Share screen.
Matt is one hell of a name. I'm glad he went with that over Zack Ryder.
That's how you got your name. Your mom saw him and said, "We're gonna name you Matt."
That's exactly how it happened.
That's why he's the indie god.
Legend has it that my parents went to the future, saw him. My mom was instantly horny and conceived me in the future after seeing Matt Cardona, and then came back in time to give birth to me.
Matthew,
40 years ago.
Matthew, the indie god.
Mm-hmm. That's what I make my wife call me.
Can you see?
The indie god.
I think I'm probably gonna. Yep. Hold on.
Sorry, folks. Sticks' internet will be with you momentarily.
A few.
Sticks just died. He just crashed. Oh, he's coming back. Oh no, he's gone.
He's frozen.
Oh no, he's back.
He's back.
I feel like we're watching Sticks and Omegle.
Frozen. You're back.
Oh, this
Sticks. This is too much for your computer to handle.
Thing. I couldn't get the thing to download an MP4. I think so.
Oh, there he just died. Sticks is gone.
Anyway, so pick these up when you get a chance. These are really cool, and collect them. You can sleep on them, throw them around. You can beat your brother and sisters up with them. Great. Yeah. Stick boy. Yeah, so well, I'll do a little talking about what we were talking about backstage before we came on, I was talking to people over in Funko and mentioned us. I mentioned them about us, and they're trying to put something together for WrestleMania. They got something special happening. So that's happening. WWE, believe it or not, the shows may be so-so, but merchandising juggernaut is moving along, and a lot of companies are getting in with the WWE, and they're making bank. WWE is hot with the younger generation. The kids love the real life superheroes that they see. So,
yeah,
we look, us as adults, we have our thing when it comes to movies, toys, TV, all these things, and we get really upset when certain things are on. Me, I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm telling you, yes, I have issues when it comes to things, but if the kids are happy and they're enjoying the moment of seeing Jey eat or seeing LA Knight, and forget, they let them be happy. So
man, I'm gonna send it to you. We'll send it to the. What is going on? Let me see if I can send it to you in an email.
You can't even email correct, Sticks.
My email is just.
Well, while we're waiting for Sticks to figure out his life, Dom, why don't you tell us what the Dirty Dom Nerd are doing on this week?
Well, talking about certain things with the injury report, Bianca Belair had to go for surgery for a hand again, for a finger. So her showing up at WrestleMania might not happen, but then again, it could be all a ploy too. But she's been out for almost a year with that finger problem. WrestleMania 41. So we'll see. We'll keep that in perspective.
That's the whole reason for the surgery, was that if she got the surgery, it would guarantee her to be back by WrestleMania.
Yeah. But I think they tried other things before they did the surgery. I think the surgery was the last resort.
Yeah, I think they were trying to let it heal naturally.
But it's just a weird a weird injury. I actually read about the injury. It's not a common injury where she hurt her finger. So kind of, it's very interesting that it took that long for it to, did not even heal, and now she had to go for surgery. So best wishes to her. Hopefully she comes back soon. Friggin' what else? People are talking about Jade Cargill finally putting the belt up. Having a match. Since Bianca Belair is not in the picture, who do you think is going to take?
I don't think anyone's going to take it.
Who?
I don't think anyone's going to take it. No matter who she fights, I don't think they're going to take it.
You think she's going to keep the belt up until Bianca Belair comes back?
Going to keep it. Yeah.
Really? All right.
You think Jade Cargill keeps the belt at Mania?
I do.
Yeah.
If it's Bianca, I don't see it happening. I see.
If it's Bianca, no, she'll lose it. But
I
don't think it's going to be Bianca.
You can't have Chelsea Green take it. If Chelsea Green is injured, she's out with a broken foot. Trying to see what else in the dirt sheets. I was saying the dirt sheets. We're talking about Brock Lesnar eliminating somebody that's in the chamber to take his spot. Look, if you got Brock Lesnar to use him because Braun Breaker's not there, you might as well use him.
You missed it, Dub. We just went over the Toy Fair toys.
Yeah. But we didn't go over it. We're waiting for a video. What about the slides? Can you put the slides up?
His internet to catch up.
I'll bring the slides back up and we'll just do the toys. And then we can show the...
Did you send me the video sticks?
Yeah, I'm uploading it into my email. I'm telling you, Mike.
Nah, you're good, Dub. We appreciate you just tuning in. Love the dead air.
There you go.
There we go. All right, so we'll just go through the slides and then this.
Yeah, so this is Major Toys. So they own a company called Major Toys, and they have a lot of different characters that they're getting licenses for. They got the Princess Bride. They got Jean-Claude Van Damme. They have a Rambo figure. And then they got the wrestlers, AEW wrestlers as well as WWE wrestlers and old timers too, the legends. So they're getting a lot of different genres and wrestlers, generation of wrestlers in the PVC rubber type of figures, the rubber guys. Yeah. So these are pretty cool.
Oh, I like the Kerry Von Erich.
Yep.
They should have made him with only 1 foot, though.
So they got this right here.
Is that a Danhausen figure? A prototype Danhausen figure?
I think it's Danhausen.
It's a monster version of Danhausen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're making monster versions and they're making regular versions, and so they got the licenses for a couple of things to make, which is pretty cool.
Maybe that's another name I've seen floating around the universe of who's potentially in the box. Danhausen.
Yeah, Kickboxer. Yep. And Double Impact. Yep. What else we got? 6. Yeah, so you got Letty, you got freaking the Genius.
Yep. Genius, Bruiser Brody.
Bruiser Brody. This is really cool.
Great.
Well, if you really like the LJN figures growing up, these are like a reminder of what they were. So pretty damn cool.
Oh, I like the Shotzi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shotzi's really cool. And then they got the Monster Shotzi here.
That's pretty cool.
Which is the same as the other Shotzi, just all green.
All green.
It's all green. Yeah.
But see, that's why I do the variants. There's like different variants and stuff like that. So
yeah.
See, they're working with independent companies, independent wrestling companies to create characters, and so it's all cool. It's everything under the.
I sent that email, Matt. Hopefully it comes through.
Is that the end of your slide, Sticks?
No, there's more. I think I just had a blank one there. You know how I like blank slides in there.
Oh, I know you love blank slides, huh?
There you go. The Islanders, Haku,
and this is cool. Yeah, I like this. This is a cool.
All of them were. I mean, the whole booth was really cool for what they had.
Exactly, the whole thing. So they got baseball. They're making a Major League Baseball like wrestlers like Macho Man with all the NFL Major League Baseball teams, maybe NFL down the road.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually a pretty cool gimmick, you know.
The one thing I said to him, because they only had the Reds one on, the other ones were like a placard. I said, I'm glad you did the Reds because that's where he was drafted to.
Yeah, he was
when he played baseball. When he did play baseball.
Yep. So that's cool. So you had
no double impact, just Bloodsport so far.
You got Killer Cross. You got a couple other guys. You know, hoping to.
Yeah. I like the Tony Storm.
Tony Storm, but you see, they have the Luchadors, the freaking goddamn, AEW. So they have a mixture of everything.
Yeah, this one's Fusion Thunder Liger.
Yeah,
Tony Storm.
Thunder Liger. I like the black and white timeless Tony Storm version.
That's cool.
Yeah. Should have made those ones bigger.
Tommy Dreamer, freaking Raven. And look, at fucking Sabu. Freaking nice.
Raven, yeah.
Raven, yeah.
Andre, Bam Bam Bigelow. Yep. Those are cool.
That's One Man Gang.
Right, One Man Gang, yeah, next to
and Hercules with the chains.
See, you got Prototype under the giant Prototype.
God damn, look at those hands.
Yeah,
big ass hands. They always said, when he shook people's hands, it's figured he had this huge monster hand shakes.
Yeah, engulfed you. Engulf you.
Then they have these.
Oh, those are cool. I like the Sabu.
Yep.
Yeah, they're like the mini kind of a. You got your Sergeant Slaughter, Hacksaw, Sabu.
Of course, you got to have the big head and Matt.
That's Ethan Page. Ethan Page and Jordan Grace.
Page, Jordan Grace. Yeah, and of course the Matt Cardona.
Why
does Hacksaw Jim Duggan look cross-eyed?
He's
yeah. Hey, look at that.
Yep.
There's my guys.
Yep.
There you go. Proof that we did meet Matt Cardona at different times. We weren't walking around together.
Exactly.
My guys.
Yep.
Did that video come through for you, Matt? Or
it did, yes.
Oh, awesome. I'll take this down.
Fucking 5-minute video. Jesus, Sticks. Who do you
That's
think
what he talked. He talked for 5 minutes.
Rivera?
5 minutes not much. And some people that shorter than 5 minutes, I'm
saying. You have that problem every day of your life, don't you, Dom?
You know what, man? Sometimes
there was no way, Dom, you were going to make that joke and get away with it.
I know. Hey, try, man.
All right, here we go. Let's see what Sticks got for us.
Let's do it.
Look at you or the camera?
Look in the middle.
In the middle, okay.
In the middle.
All right, what's up, guys? This is Matt Cardona, professional wrestler, owner of Major, CollectMajor.com. We're here at New York Toy Fair. We got a whole bunch of new things. Big rubber guys, major bendies, major stars. Let's take a look at some big rubber guys. We're known for our wrestling. Down here, you see a bunch of wrestling. You see Haku, Tonga Kid.
Sticks, I imagine that your video shooting is much like your internet, just very shaky and could crash at any time. Like I'm getting motion sickness just watching your camera auto zoom in.
You probably will. You probably will.
Are you recording this from your phone or an actual camera?
My phone.
Okay.
Shotzi, Birdie, all these great wrestlers. But now we have guys like Kickboxer, Kurt Sloan. Everyone remembers the famous kickboxing scene.
I like the friggin'
this isn't real. This is AI, isn't it? Just come clean, Sticks. You did this with Sora AI, didn't you?
Nope.
This is all just
100% real. 100% real.
All over the place. And why does John Claude Van Damme look like he's like, ooh?
Hey, Matt, it's real. Yeah, I used to think it was fake, but it's real, all of it.
Why would you should have had Dom?
It's like the Force. It's real.
Talking to him while he's going through all this. But
I should, but I wasn't there. But
I'll stop interrupting the man.
It's all bloody. That's what I love. You get the pre-fight, you got the post-fight, and of course, John Rambo, Sylvester Stallone. What a perfect, muscular, tan, meaty guy to go with your wrestlers. And here, Macho Man Randy Savage, we've signed Major League Baseball. So eventually we'll get to some players, but right now we're doing the Macho Man in a lot of different team fantasy outfits. And we also have the mascots. Come check out the mascots here.
Nope, we're on the move. Careful.
We got over here.
Yeah, watch out.
Very soon, Clark from the Chicago Cubs.
I'm looking forward to the Cubs one.
From the Red Sox, but in stock literally any day, the Philly Fanatic and Mr. Met. And these are so cool because if you're a baseball fan, cool. Put them with your baseball stuff. But if you're a wrestling fan also, they could be in your Fig Fed. You could have Mr. Met taking on the Macho.
Sticks, you need to learn how to frame a shot, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm not a professional videographer.
Down here, like Sergeant Slaughter.
Should have got my wife. She would have did it.
I just play on TV.
The Giant coming out. We got more wrestling legends over here. We got some extreme superstars. We got Sabu. We have Raven. We have Tommy Dreamer. Some more legends like Hercules with his chain. Andre the Giant from that famous scene where he pulls the chain off Hulk Hogan. And yes, if you can see it down there, he comes with a little beer can. Andre is known.
Nice.
Famously drinking a lot of beers back in the day.
I like the beer can touch.
Gang. And up here we have more Major League Baseball stuff. The Macho Man Randy Savage in Yankees gear, LA Dodgers, in the Mets. Down here, the major stars. Some of my favorite things that we do here. We got Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. Woo! Matt and Jeff, the Hardys in the gear.
Nice. I like the Hardys.
Tag team titles in. You got Nick Nemeth, my arch rival.
Brothers.
And of course, we're branching out besides wrestling. So we have the Blues Brothers.
Nice.
And in our other line, Major Bendies. We have a 2-pack coming out, our first ever 2-pack. Joey Janela and Sabu covered in blood from Sabu's last
His
match
retirement match,
before he
yeah.
passed
Oh,
away.
wow. Yeah.
It's a great figure, and we're honored to have him in our line as a Major Bendy, as a big rubber guy, but we also have him as a major star. Let's go check it out over here.
Sticks, why are you looking at the man's ass?
I mean, I know it's my toys, but
Hey.
these are my favorite ones because you can meet somebody, you can meet Hacksaw Jim Duggan, get him to sign this, right? And or you can take him out of the package, put him in the ring, and play with him. It's for adults, it's for kids, really, really fun. We have guys like the Hardy Boys in the Major Bendy's line in their iconic debut gear. No other toy company has ever made the Hardy Boys in this flag gear.
That's
We
interesting.
have all the houses down here. We have Dan Housen, Maki Housen, and Danielle Housen. If you don't know Danielle Housen, that's the Panga from Boy Meets World. So I think that's the Panga's first ever figure.
That's awesome that they got
stuff from the Kevin Smith universe. We got
Danielle
Bloodman,
Fisher got her.
Chronic.
Oh, they got a Bloodman and Chronic?
Man, I'm
Yeah.
honored.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Figures. And last, I talked about myself
Whoa,
right there.
whoa, hold on.
The
I gotta
complete
go back. I gotta go
Matt
back.
Cardona. Make sure you
The
get him.
complete.
I got him in the slides.
His figures. And last, I talked about myself right there.
I got them in slides too. I took pictures.
Growing up
Oh,
as a
that
big
picture.
Kevin Smith fan, I'm honored to be making.
I knew I
Yeah,
liked Matt
they're-
Cardona for a reason.
I talked about
They're-
myself right there.
They're cool.
Complete Matt Cardona. Make sure you get him. Brian Myers. Like, it's cool that we design the figures. Of course, we're going to put ourselves in there to wrestle like our favorites, like Sergeant Slaughter. So I'm honored to be making these guys. And we got one last thing over here.
Amazing.
We got some more big rubber guys. We got legends from Japan like Jushin Thunder Liger, like
Nice.
Tanahashi. We got wrestling legend Paul Ellering, the Warlord, the Rougeau brothers, Ric Flair, and we're just announced today we're making the Princess Bride. So we
Nice.
just signed on the dotted line. So we had to get some sketches out. But as you can see, these will be big rubber guys. Andre the Giant, Princess Bride. You can get all these figures and many more at collectmajor.com.
I'm gonna have to get some big rubber guys.
There you go.
Nice, Sticks.
Nice Sticks. Nice.
Good job, man.
Boom.
There you go.
Good job, man. why you get the big bucks, my friend.
That's why I'm getting
I mean, no bucks.
If I got 25 cents, that'd be a raise. So they have a lot more on their website of guys that they've already made
for you.
No, I didn't ask him to sign anything.
Neither did I. I just, talked to him, and then I went by and I saw Brian the next day, but Brian was busy. They were doing a video. Somebody was filming them, and
okay.
I didn't want to bother.
I didn't get to meet Brian. I thought I had more in there.
Yeah.
Matt, that's all that matters.
All right, so
yeah. I'll send you the pictures.
I was able to get into the Mattel booth for the Mattel's presentation. It was a breakfast in the morning, and then they opened the doors to go in to show a bunch of things. They were working on their He-Man stuff. It's all things about He-Man, but of course, Mattel does wrestling figures. So some of these figures might be out already, but there's some figures that actually are coming soon. So I took pictures the best way I can of some of the characters, each one. I like the Trish Stratus back there. Look, they made freaking Cody look like he's the shit. Dirty Dom. John Cena, you couldn't even see him. So took the Jey Uso, the Jey Uso. These are a couple of other figures that were on a table. This wasn't part of this, but this was actually. I had to take a picture of this just to have. But there you go, Sheamus. And you had all these other box figures that some of them are new and some of them are coming out soon with the ambulance.
Oh, I like the Penta.
Look at the Penta. The Penta looks nice. Penta's new, so I think Penta is coming in soon.
Did they wind up and slowly walk towards you?
Now, when you make the figure, it actually slow.
I like how they got him posed right there, like he's doing the walk.
Yeah. I like the idea of the ambulance. The ambulance is a good idea.
So there you got Seth, you got Becky, and you got Roman.
Cool.
There's McIntyre.
That was it.
Was it right? That's all? That's it?
Yep.
Right?
Yep. You sent me 15.
Oh, you didn't get the other picture? Did I send you the thing with the W? The WWE, they had the big W, that took the whole canopy.
No, you didn't send that to me.
Oh, shit. All right. I think I posted it, I think.
Oh.
I'm still posting stuff, man. I got so many pictures I took.
There was a lot to see at Toy Fair. There was, really 4 levels of stuff to see. And that convention center is huge. It's like
it is huge.
10 football fields.
Many hidden booths. If you don't go and look for the booths, you're gonna miss them. Super 7 was like tucked in someplace. You had to go find Zombie Toys, which has WWE figures.
I found Super 7 really quick because they had that giant mummy figure in front of the booth, and I had to get a picture of that, and I got a picture of myself with it.
I don't. Super 7. I freaking goddamn. I was trying to find somebody. I found them. But yeah, it was a pretty good toy fair. I got to meet people. Like I said, I met some people, some connections. Hopefully in the future we have some more people coming on, content creators of wrestling comics and wrestling fun, and maybe a wrestler or two one day down the road. But try
I talked with a guy at one of the booths who's running an AI company, and the AI company, and I forgive me because I don't remember the name. I have it in my email. What they do with the AI is that so you can, when you have like your video on YouTube or wherever, like on Roku or wherever it may be, if you're talking about something, say like we're talking about Cody Rhodes figures or whatever, this AI will bring it up on your screen so you can click on it and take you to where you can buy those Cody Rhodes figures.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
I thought it was really cool. And I even told the guy that he's looking for beta testers. I'm like, listen, we have a good amount of followers and what have you. We would love to beta test it. And he's going to send me some information on it and maybe we can test it out right here on the channel.
Yeah, definitely, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Look at you guys out here, the street team doing the Lord's work, right?
Yeah, we're doing what we can, man. We want to promote the hell out of this, man. Hey, listen, we take this show serious. We take our job serious. So we may not be serious, but we
Yep, there you go.
Spreading the word of the glory that is professional wrestling.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, Dom, because you had told me it was something different, but I was glad to get the email this week that say Toy Fair was going to be back in New York next year.
Well, it's always in New York City. Every year.
But you had told me it was going to go to Los Angeles.
No, because they kept. So what happened was, this is what happened. They actually signed a contract to keep it here 2 years ago.
Okay, good.
They said that it was going to be.
It was last year. You told me.
So it's going to stay in New York City, and we're going to have it. So, like I said, usually February is the time they do it, but last year they did Toy Fair last year in September.
It's kind of late.
It was late because February was all booked. Because of they have a lot of events. They have a lot of events. They actually have a classic car show of classic cars coming to. It's usually in Vegas. They're gonna have it here in New York, Jacob Jefferson. So,
well, I'm glad it's not a classic car show of modern cars.
Right, and that would be terrible.
That'd be horrible.
That'd be
quite modern cars of the modern way.
Yeah. But good, because I'll plan on going next year, and hopefully probably next year I'll stay longer than I can.
Well, what you do is next year you contact the companies and you ask them to be on your on the press list, and see what happens, and they invite you. You get appointments, and you go, and that's when you get invited to things. So
I'll talk with your brother. Your brother knows more about that than
my brother's been doing it for years, man. He's been his website 15 years, man. So he's been doing it a long time. So
there you go.
Excuse me.
That's it. That's the breakdown from Toy Fair.
Yeah,
of the wrestling stuff.
It was fun. We had a good time.
There was a lot of stuff there. A lot of mixed stuff. Some places had kind of similar stuff, and because you had wholesalers, distributors, and the product companies themselves there. So,
like I said, the last day is usually the best day. You can either buy or they give stuff away.
Give stuff away, yeah.
Because the less stuff to take back, the easier for them.
Right. Yeah.
So they were actually letting you buy, they let you buy product there. It wasn't just like a showcase of here.
No, you can't buy product there. You have to. It's a thing. But at the end, if they're willing to get rid of some stuff, they'll sell some stuff, or they'll just give it you.
Yeah. During the show, it's not something you go, hey, I want to buy that. No. It's just a showcase, just to showcase what they have. Like Dom's saying, at the end of the whole shebang, they don't want to send stuff back to their place and pay for shipping. They're just going to give everything away, or maybe sell it to you.
Man, one guy, I was walking by the booth on Tuesday, walking by at the end, and I'm like, it was something for Hello Kitty or something for my wife, and I was like, hey, how much is that? Oh, they're not for sale. We're not getting everything away. I'm like, damn, relax. Take it easy, man.
Did he really get that aggressive, Dom? He
did.
We're not selling that.
No, he did. And I was like, all right, chill, man. What do you want me to do? I'm like, all right, you're not selling anything. I was looking to buy. I wasn't looking for you to give me shit. Well, hype all that shit back, you greedy fuck.
He will, and he'll enjoy every second of it too.
I know.
Yeah, I guess so. Damn.
Maybe I should have went around back to Major Toys and see if they would gave stuff a review.
Maybe.
But
I think I got their email. I'll email.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the email. Look at Sticks. I got the email.
You got the email, man. That's good.
You know, off topic here, what this is gonna do, right? You guys are gonna open up a can now of Marco. You guys don't do it. You're gonna get the same shit that I get from Marco at San Diego Comic-Con. Or you can go and bring shit for your wrestling show, but you can't bring anything for this channel back.
Hey, listen.
Damn.
Try to make this something, man. I enjoy this channel with you guys. I enjoy talking about professional wrestling. I enjoy having a good time. Talking about the shows, talking about the speculations, the dirt sheets, all these things that are going on. I enjoy that. Sometimes the other stuff, Marco brings to the table sometimes, it's boring as shit. I'll be honest with you. Tired. You know.
All right.
Hey, listen. Like I said, we try everywhere. Hey, tomorrow night we got something going on tomorrow night, possibly. So, you know,
a big shout out to Matt Cardona and the whole team over there.
And Brian
stuff.
Because
thank you for taking the time to walk with my boys and show them your booth and.
Yep.
Very they're really good. Really
when
good.
When I went to see them and I was talking to Matt, he goes, "You don't want to film? You want to film? You go around?" I'm like, "No, my boy Sticks got the footage I needed for that." So I would have did it. But you got the footage before you did it. So I said, "You know what? Let me leave that alone. That's your thing." But it likes to be videoed.
You didn't have a chance. Like you didn't want to just be like, "Dude, I just want to stand here and talk professional wrestling with you."
But he's actually was. Believe it or not, he was busy. And
yeah, I'm sure he was. Like
I was talking to him. I was talking about a couple of things, and we were going back and forth talking about some things. But at the same time, he was just really. There's a lot going on, So it's hard to. You see, if he comes in, like if we get him on the show, then we could talk all the professional wrestling, big time.
I like the professionalism. That's a good thing. That you were there for a reason. You kept it professional. You didn't ask for an autograph.
Yep.
Like that's. I've done that stuff too, where I got to do press a couple of years ago for AEW at San Diego Comic-Con, and you see people in the press lines asking for autographs and asking for selfies, and I didn't really do that kind of stuff, and I still don't because I don't feel like it's professional. Like you're there for the interview, they're gracious, they're giving you your time, you get what you get. You don't make it about you.
Well, last year,
the selfie was the only thing I asked for.
Last year. No, that's
selfies. Fine. You're not there as press though. You're just there as a con goer, taking interest in the booth. That's fine. But I'm talking like people who are there for press, and they're like, "Oh, well, can I get a selfie with you?" Or
it's funny. The funny thing is that last year, Jazzwares had new AEW figures, and Orange Cassidy was presenting stuff there, and I was able to take a picture with him. He's real cool, Orange Cassidy. So he's been one of my favorite dudes in AEW for a long time. Yeah. So, like I said, it's fun, but at the same time, everybody's professional. Everybody's doing their thing, and it's hard to you don't want to take a lot of their time, but you want to have a long conversation because it's fun because you're actually talking to somebody that's like, oh shit,
Yeah. The one thing I'll say is because it is a trade show, everyone wants to talk to you. All right.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to talk to
100%.
you. So I'm not saying they went out of their way. It was part of their job, and they were doing it great. I don't know who knows how many times during that weekend he did a video for someone like saying
he was filming a video when I went there. And for a fact, it was funny when they were packing up, getting ready to leave. I think they were going to Naboo. Figuring
Naboo.
Not Naboo. Figuring what's the sushi place?
Nobu.
Yeah, Nobu. Naboo. I fucking think Star Wars in my head.
Naboo.
Nobu. So he was going out there for dinner. So they were getting some sushi.
Oh.
And they were flying back, so.
Yeah, good for them. He's got a good thing going. I think it's a wrestling figure that we haven't had in a while. So
yeah, he's going. I mean, he's taken his love of figures, and he is taking it old school, going back to the classics.
Because those are the ones I remember when you first get your wrestling figure. Your Big John Studs and your Ivan Koloff and
like you still got they're essentially the big rubber dudes. They don't really move.
They're just they're non-articulated, I guess would be the phrase nowadays.
Like for me, I still remember the wrestling buddies. Your Macho Man Randy Savage, your Ultimate Warrior, your Hulk Hogan wrestle buddies, man. That's cool that other companies bringing back wrestle buddies. It's cool that they got these figures coming. Matt Cardona is bringing these figures out, and that's real awesome, man. I hope they have tremendous success.
Absolutely. So,
yeah. Hey, you know what, man? Like, the end of the year, like at the end of the day, man, everything winds up working itself out, man. We had a good time. You know, it was fun. You know, so Sticks was happy that he got a chance to go check out the festivities at Toy Fair. You know, it's
that's awesome.
I've never done anything like that before, so it was a good change of pace. You know, I like going to cons, but this is a little different, and I had fun.
You get to see all the newer stuff, and then you know what sucks too, because they have a lot of things on the wraps you can't see because it hasn't come out yet.
That was the one thing that got me a little bit, because I didn't expect to have you have to have an appointment. It didn't occur to me, but I got my acceptance late, so
we went to go see McFarlane. You know, so we went to McFarlane's booth, and McFarlane was standing right next to me. He was doing a video, speaking about taking pictures and stuff like that. The last time I seen McFarlane at a toy fair, I was able to take a picture of it, and he actually was showing me the DC stuff that he was coming out with, because my brother was talking to his wife. His wife's a school teacher, so my brother has a major in special education, school teacher. So he was talking, and I just wanted to talk to Todd. We were going back and forth, but not to go off topic, but I'm just saying, but Toy Fair is really cool. When they're not that busy, they'll have all the time in the world to talk to you.
Yeah.
You got to talk to the Todd father himself, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so other than that,
Arizona native.
What they need to do is a complete toy show on wrestling figures, man. Just have a whole wrestling con. You know, go there, have all the top wrestlers there signing autographs. Yeah, figure all toys, all the old stuff, old school stuff, pictures and cards. Should be a wrestling con. I think they do have something like that.
That's cool. But all right, let's bring it back around to pro wrestling. You guys want to run through this week's programming?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's start off with SmackDown from last week. You guys can tell me your thoughts on SmackDown. Tiffany Stratton opened the show by entering the ring and grabbing a microphone. 3 months ago, she lost the WWE Championship, so she qualified for the Elimination Chamber. When she says she's going to do something, she does it. Tiffany walks in and expects to win. She is interrupted by Nia Jax and Lash Legend, because, you know, we need another feud with her and Nia Jax, because we can't ever just get anything nice. We always got to keep going back to the well of we've been here before, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why can't we get anything new, WWE? Why do we can't get any new shiny toys? Like, why can't we give a feud between her and Lash Legend? Why does Nia Jax have to be included in any of this? Like, I don't know. I like Nia Jax. She's a tremendously beautiful woman, especially when you see her in person. But I just kind of over her and Tiffany Stratton.
Well, you know, it's like a continuous storyline from when she was teaming up with Tiffany Time. So kind of they long-term storytelling. That's what they always say.
That is what we say in the business is long-term storytelling, right? Tiffany wonders why Nia Jax is so obsessed with her and who this is and who is this replacement. Lash Legend calls herself the Upgrade. Tonight, they're going to become tag team champions. They're going to save Tiffany the embarrassment by dealing with her right now. As Nia Jax and Legend are about to enter the ring, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky enter. Ripley tells them that they're going to get ahead of themselves because she's in the Elimination Chamber, and Io will qualify soon. But first, they need to beat the living hell out of Jax and Legend for thinking that they're leaving tonight with the tag team championships. So then our first match of the night was the Women's World Tag Team Championship. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Nia Jax and Lash Legend, with it ending in a draw via referee stoppage. Yeah. This was seemingly because the ref had lost control of the match, but it was difficult to understand why the crowd responded with "Ref, you suck."
Whip that trick.
Whoop that trick.
Yeah, but people keep saying that. They keep fucking saying, and Raw too. Whoop that trick. You know what? I gotta say one thing. You know, as much as you may say no, I actually think SmackDown is a tad better than Raw. You know, you got
kind of goes back and forth.
Bold statement, sir.
That's a bold statement.
I think it goes back and forth. Which one's better each week?
Yeah.
So,
well, I think SmackDown was better than Raw this week.
I'll be honest with you. I think both of them are pretty unwatchable. I watch Raw just because I know we're going to talk about this stuff on the show. SmackDown usually is just clips. I watch highlights on social media. I can't sit there and watch it. And a lot of that has to do too, not so much that the show is bad. A lot of that has to do with the fact that like I have to wait for SmackDown because it's on USA, where I can watch Raw the same time as you guys because I'm 2 hours behind you. So I can watch Raw the same time you guys do, where SmackDown, it's on tape delay. So by the time SmackDown actually airs here, it's already been ruined for me and spoiled. So it's like, all right, well, you know, because, you know, I do a wrestling podcast. I like wrestling stuff. I watch wrestling clips. So all of my social media feeds are tuned up to be like, oh, well, let's stuff the wrestling content down his throat. And
we'll help you change that. We'll help you change that.
Yeah.
The minute anything happens, it's like, oh, all over my feed. So
yeah, I'm telling you. See, that's the one thing about social media. You can't like if they were like away in a Europe tour and things on it early. If I don't get to see it, it's all over the freaking thing. So, but anyway, so continue with SmackDown.
In the immediate aftermath, Rhea Ripley and Lash Legend crashed through a barricade, and then Io Sky flew from the ring to the outside, putting herself in Nia Jax through a table, which was a really bad table spot, by the way. After the break, Carmelo Hayes gets in the ring to let us know that he will be qualifying for the Elimination Chamber, and when he shoots Mello Don't Miss. But first, we have business tonight. There's been a man who owes him a match right now. So we get a United States Championship match, Carmelo Hayes versus Ilya Dragunov, which didn't even start, as Solo Sikoa interrupted the match before it could start. He does not believe Ilya Dragunov deserves a shot. I agree. I'm sick and tired of seeing Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes. Some insults were exchanged before Sikoa called for his MTFs to attack Hayes and Dragunov. Matt Cardona and Apollo Crews showed up to even the things up, and Shinsuke Nakamura entered to even it more still. I'm surprised he made it to the ring quick enough before the brawl was done. The baby faces fend off the MTFs and hold the ring. Nick Aldis enters to let us know that we will have a 10-man match tonight. You got to give my boy Matt some more love here. WWE.
Dude, I sent it. Did I tell you? It was kind of funny. You know, speaking about when he did the kick out of the ring, he fell like his back. And I thought he got hurt. And I sent you the message. And when I saw Matt at the toy show, I'm like this. I go, what happened there? And I showed him like the what I sent you guys. He goes, fucking Matt Cardona, did he get hurt? You freaking guy there fell out of the ring, like he did a kick, and all of a sudden he fell like his back. I'm like, what the hell, man? I thought he got hurt. I was like, son of a bitch.
So did he tell you? Did he give you the inside scoop?
Yeah. He just started laughing.
He didn't tell you if he got hurt or not? He didn't give you the sauce? He wasn't like, listen, bro. Listen, broski, this is what happened. This is how it's supposed to go, all right?
Woo, woo, woo.
Woo.
You didn't get how the sauce was made, huh?
Yep.
Come on, Dom. You got to be a better journalist than that.
Hey, look, I'm doing the best I can with the little bit of tools I have, man.
Your brother needs to teach you up on some things, my friend.
Listen.
That led to Shinsuke Nakamura.
Great things happen.
What's that?
I make great things happen.
Hey, amen, brother. Shinsuke Nakamura, Carmelo Hayes, Ilya Dragunov, Matt Cardona, and Apollo Crews versus Solo Sikoa, Tonga Loa, JC Mateo, and Tala Tonga, the MTFs. The winners, the MTFs. Tonga pinned Carmelo Hayes. The Wyatt Six appeared for a second just to remind the MTFs that they're still watching. Why are we still doing the Wyatt Six? Like, let's
we gotta finish that
move on from that. Move on from that, right? Charlotte Flair wants to get back into Alexa Bliss's good graces after the Royal Rumble by giving her flowers and pitching a picture of herself. She will also be at her side tonight. That's enough for Alexa.
Hey, speaking of Charlotte Flair, rumors have it she's dating a 24-year-old friggin' wide receiver for the Rams.
Yeah, she's Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
That's right. Nikki Bella's dating a defensive back for the Eagles and Cooper DeJean.
Yeah.
Which, you know, whatever. Like, Nikki Bella's still fucking hot.
Yes.
So, but you know, that's just the nature of the business now. And just because they take a picture together, all of a sudden, like, you know, they're dating. You know.
Yeah.
It just automatically is like, oh, well, they must be dating, right?
Right.
Yeah, well, I'm hanging out with the girls from the lingerie ball. I'm dating them.
Are you? How's your wife feel about that?
I'm packed. I'm packed and I'm locked out of my house.
Yeah. Is she not a fan of that? I can't imagine she's a fan of that.
I don't think so.
Like, I'm dating him. I'm dating him now.
Dating him.
Aye, Dom. Character nonetheless, Dom. All right. Backstage, Kit Wilson, Mr. Toxic Masculinity himself, Mr. Take It WWE Universe by Storm. He reads poetry about toxicity to Nick Aldis, while R-Truth and Damian Priest can do nothing but laugh. R-Truth shares his own poem about Kit Wilson being beaten up by Obafemi, along with losing his manhood because all he sees is a camel toe.
That was funny. That was funny.
Good old Ron Truth killings, huh?
Yep.
Then we got our elimination qualifying match. Zelina Vega versus Julia with Kiana James versus Alexa Bliss. We all knew who was winning this match. Alexa Bliss comes out victorious, of course. Like, that's the problem with these qualifying matches for the Elimination Chamber is there's no creativity there. It's all pretty predictable.
They could have gave it to Julia.
No, they weren't. The minute you threw Alexa Bliss in there, it wasn't going to Julia and it wasn't going to Zelina Vega. Like,
well, they surprised us with Raw, so that was
the only surprise we're probably gonna get.
Because they couldn't hand it to Gunther. You weren't gonna have Gunther take the loss, so you knew that, you know, you knew Gunther wasn't eating the pin there.
No, true.
Yeah. Oh.
So Trick Williams showed up with his lemon and pepper steppers on and insults Sami Zayn for him begging for another opportunity. If he can come out here moping around, Cody Rhodes and Jey Fatu will eat him alive later. As for Trick, he will do whatever it takes to qualify for the Elimination Chamber, and that means going through Rey Fenix. We got our fourth match of the night, Rey Fenix versus Trick Williams with
which was a really good match.
Winning that match. It was a very good match. Before the women's title match can start, they are interrupted by Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio, and Raquel Rodriguez. They're going to sit back at ringside amid a Valentine's Day dinner while scouting the talent.
No, but that Trick Williams, that was a really good match. Yeah, that solidifies Trick Williams as he's a much better wrestler now than he was in NXT. He's showing it. He's got star power. He's really pushing the line of superstar, because the way he
I think his intensity is up. I'll say that.
I know. So I know it's Rey Fenix, and I know it's not. You know, he has to get his feet wet with the bigger stars here and there, but he's showing that he belongs in the main roster, man. So it's really really cool.
I mean, he's doing good work. WWE is definitely taking notice of him more than they did Carmelo Hayes.
Yep.
They're definitely strapping a rocket ship to his ass more than they did Carmelo Hayes. So,
but now they're pushing Carmelo Hayes now too. So it's kind of
are they though? I feel like he's kind of died in the United States Championship stuff. Like, yeah, he's doing the open challenge, but he can't get out of the Miz. He can't get out of the Miz vortex.
Yeah, I know.
Because the Miz is still there, and Ilya Dragunov, my God, is trying his best, but he's still not it's still not clicking there with Dragunov. Like, I like Carmelo Hayes. He's very talented and he's got a lot of potential, but it just feels to me like even now WWE doesn't know what to do with him, because all he's doing is stepping right back into the same thing they did with everyone else with this open challenge. Like, he should have his own thing, have his own gimmick, have something.
Yeah.
And they need to end the United States Open Challenge. Like, they almost need to have a heel take the belt off of him and be like, all right, that's it. No more open challenge. You want to fight me, you're going to earn this.
Right.
And that's kind of like one thing I credit MJF for. Like, I don't know if you guys watched his interview with Chris Van Vliet that he did, but
a little bit.
He pretty much says, like, long gone are the days that wrestlers were a commodity. Andre didn't just show up and wrestle every night. Like, when he showed up and wrestled, it was a spectacle. So, if I'm going to wrestle, it's going to be a big deal. I'm not just going to show up and wrestle a guy because he wants to fight me. I'm the world champion. You're going to do things on my time,
Hey, look,
right.
I can see him putting the U.S. Championship on a freaking Trick. That I can see that happening sooner than later. Because you got him in the championship picture, yeah, fine. But I think he's not going to win the belt anytime soon. And if he does, they're really pushing him. But I think he has a chance of fighting Carmelo and winning that belt. And I think he probably is going to win the belt. I think we get Trick fighting him at WrestleMania for the U.S. Championship.
Yeah, I can see it.
Night one.
Probably night one. Yeah.
So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I would say night one. I think you're right on the money there. Sticks night one.
Mm-hmm. The night one.
I really have a feeling that like night two is going to be much like last year, the bigger night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see night one there.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna put your bigger matches on night two because you want people to stick around.
Yeah, the main event's gonna be freaking Punk and Roman Reigns. Maybe.
Yeah, which is weird that you're gonna have you would think that the WWE, your flagship championship, the WWE championship, would main event night two. But if they're gonna have Punk Roman main event night two, that's if we even get Punk Roman. Like they could throw the monkey wrench in there with Finn Balor, but I don't think they're going to.
And if they do that, that would shock people, and people will be aboard, saying, "Holy shit, they're willing to do that."
What if they do that? Now, this is going to go back to something you said earlier in the episode here. What if they put Finn against Roman? Finn beats Roman, right? Maybe that like a sign to maybe he gets his demon back by beating Roman.
I'd be all right with that.
Look,
here's the thing, though. If we're being 100% honest here, when we're talking about the Elimination Chamber, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're literally a week away from the Elimination Chamber, and
next
that
Saturday.
we're not even set yet. We don't even have a set chamber match for men or women. So like they have to go still on Raw and have have more qualifying matches. There are more qualifying matches on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So we're still doing qualifying matches, and Elimination Chamber is next Saturday. What's our match card for Elimination Chamber? The 2 chamber matches, and what else?
Becky Lynch
versus
AJ.
CM Punk. Huh?
Becky Lynch AJ.
Becky Lynch AJ for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, we'll get there.
There was another one.
Roman or Punk Balor.
Punk Balor, yeah. And then the 2 Elimination Chambers. There's 3 matches, and then to the 2 Elimination.
Do you think they have a freaking tag team championship freaking match?
No. I don't think WWE has any interest whatsoever right now in their tag team division for either SmackDown or Raw.
It makes no sense.
Both tag team divisions are cockapooty. There's nothing there to talk about.
All their tag teams have one half of them injured. I don't know what they're doing with the Motor City Machine Guns. You have
nothing. They're doing nothing with them. That's
the other half of Pretty Deadly is injured. So you have Kit Wilson out here complaining about toxic masculinity.
Toxic.
You know, and who knows what they're doing. You've got Otis and Tozawa going for the Raw Tag Team Championships. You're not doing anything with the New Day. You're not doing anything with...
Well, Xavier Woods is hurt.
Yeah, that's true. You're not doing anything with American Made. You know?
Yeah.
But, I mean, even before that, like, they
Street
weren't...
Profits, where are they? They're still in NXT?
You had
Montez Ford figured bulked up. Come on.
You had the New Day in mourning for how many weeks? Like, about the tag team division? Like, you could have been using him. And, okay, Xavier Woods is hurt, but what the hell are you doing with Grayson Waller? Why is Grayson Waller even there if you're not using him? Why is he part of the New Day and running with the New Day if you're not going to use him? You know,
he's the masked man, right? He's the masked man.
But he's only the masked man in needing to have a character. Right. He's not really like there to have a feud with Austin Theory.
Oh shit.
Dom just shit himself.
No, I'm just saying another person passed away.
Oh yeah, the dude from Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, I saw that. ALS.
Yeah, but how the hell did he pass away so soon? He just got it.
ALS, man, that kills you real quick.
Wow, man.
He went downhill real fast.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But I don't know. Back to the wrestling aspect of things here. Jade Cargill tells Liv Morgan. Oh, sorry. We had Jade Cargill versus Jordan Grace, with Jade Cargill retaining the title over Jordan Grace for the WWE Women's Championship. So that tells me you're not going to get a Women's Championship match at Elimination Chamber because it happened on SmackDown.
Yep.
Jade Cargill tells Liv Morgan to her face that what she just saw will be her at WrestleMania if she chooses her. Back in the office, Nick Aldis is trying to sell a SmackDown contract to Obafemi when Kit Wilson walks in again to read poetry. Aldis is annoyed with his interruptions, so he takes his book and finds a poem about Obafemi at a bookmark. After hearing the insulting poem, Obafemi suggests they sort out their issues next week in a match Wilson reluctantly accepts. Then we got WWE Championship Drew McIntyre talking about the Elimination Chamber. Randy Orton can't win the big one. LA Knight is a catchphrase merchant. Neither of them wants any of this. Cody Rhodes will be nowhere near his title for the main event of WrestleMania. As for Zilla Fatu, he has spent the most of the time behind bars, so he should feel at home. And then there's Sami Zayn, who interrupts what he's was going to do. Drew wants him to win tonight because he is a good man and has earned a big win, which is a big difference from like what Drew was saying leading to Royal Rumble, right? Like to actually see him come out there and take out Zilla Fatu and Cody Rhodes and then try to put over Sami Zayn was a very interesting twist, I'll to say the least. Then we had our Elimination Chamber match. 6 matches on SmackDown, boys. We're going up. We're moving up in the world.
That's pretty good.
Moving up in the world. 6 matches on SmackDown. In your Elimination Chamber qualifier match, Zilla Fatu versus Cody Rhodes versus Sami Zayn. Winner with Cody Rhodes after massive Drew McIntyre interference.
You know, it's funny. You know, we talked about the box in the beginning. So, Nico Extra One, right? This person has Vince McMahon come in the box, goes, "I'm back, damn it," right? He goes, the more I think about it, Vince McMahon makes the most sense and loves corny shit like this. So it's the truth. You know, I don't know.
We only got a week down. We'll find out in the box if anything. If anything.
It's the Fabulous Moolah.
It's the
you gotta dig her up too.
It's what I talked about the other night. It's our last weekend with Kyle Starks. It's the illegitimate child of Mae Young and Mark Henry. The hand is coming back.
The glove.
The hand.
the birthed hand is coming back for vengeance.
Sensual chocolate.
Sexual.
Yeah, that was
chocolate.
Oh my God, you're giving birth. It's a glove. Yo, they gotta get raunchy like that again. They can't get raunchy like that anymore. Freaking WWE, man. The Attitude Era was fucking such a hot mess and fucking fantastic at the same time. Oh man, it was great.
Yeah.
All right. Move it. So SmackDown, rating on SmackDown, boys. What did you guys think of SmackDown last Friday?
Hey, give it a B. Solid B.
B negative, yeah.
B negative. Can't just say B minus. You gotta be
B negative.
I got a B negative.
Why do you have to be negative? You can't be positive.
You gotta be edgy and just say B negative.
I gotta be edgy. There you go.
Old Edge Lord sticks over here. Be negative. I don't want you to think it's positive, so it's a B.
Be scrappy.
Be negative. What? 4 sticks and his B negative. Hey, your blood type 2 sticks, B negative.
I'd have to look. I don't know. I don't remember.
You should be an A positive, my friend. You gotta be like Dom.
Yeah.
More positive like that. All right. Monday Night Raw for February 16th, 2026. As the Usos make their entrance, Paul Heyman cuts them off and demands their music be turned off. Logan Paul tells everyone to respect Heyman and then tells everyone he just bought a Pokemon card for $16 million. He didn't buy. Yeah, he sold a Pokemon card for $16 million. Which there's a lot of controversy about that too. A lot of controversy. But we won't.
Shenanigans at hand.
Yeah, we won't get into that. Yeah, there's this whole thing about that card being part of this auction site where people could pay to be a fractional owner of said card, and that they have supposedly they could only sell that card if the majority of the people voted to sell it, and that didn't happen. But Logan Paul says that it was only a minimal amount of people that owned a fractional amount in it. So it's just all very convoluted and sketchy and shady. Division run their mouths until Adam Pearce appears to ask them to come to the backstage so they can talk business. He tells them that he's already has a match for them to earn their way into things. So let's get to the back. LA Knight walks out and says a few words. Look at how they've been getting screwed now after they were doing a whole lot of that. Bronson Reed's dream will be next. Sweet filthy Lord, please put him in the Elimination Chamber so he can kick his ass, as they all have one coming. He sees 3 guys in the ring and 2 guys up there in the Usos, so why not make something happen tonight? Adam Pearce asks the fans what they think. Of course, they wanted it. So it's official, the start of the night. We had LA Knight in the Usos versus Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, and Logan Paul with Paul Heyman, with, of course, Division picking up the win. As Logan Paul brags about the win to commentary, the masked man, a.k.a. Dom Tober, appears again, delivering the curb stomp and runs away.
Mm-hmm.
A backstage guy, Ellie, shows up to shows a crate to Adam Pearce.
Random guy
shows a crate to Adam Pearce that has been delivered to WWE. It says should not be opened until date of Elimination Chamber. Pearce decides to load it on the truck and send it to SmackDown for Nick Aldis to deal with. So yeah, it'll be interesting tomorrow night on SmackDown to see how they further this whole "what's in the box" storyline.
That was the most stupidest interaction too. What is this? Well, it's a box. Shit.
It's a major. I would have lost it if he was like, it's a major award. See, fragile. If you would have pulled like this whole thing out of A Christmas Story,
that would have been
the best.
Much better.
It's a major award.
So horrible.
But if you needed any other signs that WWE Creative is absolutely throwing shit at the wall,
they're trying.
What sticks.
They're trying.
Yeah, a giant crate of mystery is what they came up with.
Yep.
El Grande Americano Dos asked Pierce for an IC title match, but he says he can earn one instead by winning a match tonight. And we got our elimination qualifier match, Bayley versus Natalya versus Asuka, which again was very predictable. Even with throwing the likes of Bayley on there, she's nothing more than a glorified female version of The Miz now. So we all kind of didn't expect Bayley to win, which is a shame because she's amazing. So it's a shame that she didn't get didn't get the shine there, and it went to Asuka because we're all gunning for Asuka, right?
I guess.
Well, I mean, gunning for Asuka to be in the Elimination Chamber. We all want Asuka because nobody's ready for Asuka, right?
Hey, Asuka's good.
Asuka is good, but I wish she would get away from the whole Kabuki Warriors thing, get away from the whole gimmick she's in and go back to being a singles competitor. But again, just my personal preference. Adam Pearce is seen showing Obafemi a Raw contract. He's still deciding. As Femi is about to leave, Rusev enters the office and they have a tense stare down. So maybe we're going to get Obafemi versus Rusev at WrestleMania for something. Because God knows they're not doing anything with poor Rusev right now either.
Nope.
And he had a whole big thing about how he came back to WWE because he wanted to grind. He wanted to wrestle. He wanted to perform. He wanted all of that. And he's getting none of that currently in WWE. He's getting no time to shine in WWE right now. So hopefully that changes soon. It was just nice to have the rare Rusev sighting on live TV, on weekly television. So I'll take that as a win. I like Rusev. I like what they were doing with him, but it just seems like in WWE, if he's not feuding with Sheamus, they have no direction for Rusev.
Well, Sheamus is still battling a shoulder injury.
Oh, I know. I know he is, but that's my point is
you see,
he's not wrestling right now.
You see, the wrestlers that don't do anything, come out and wreck shit, man. Come out and just grab the opportunities. Freaking make feuds. Go out there and cause damage. Step up to the biggest, baddest guy that and start a feud. Freaking there's nothing going on. We can't put these wrestlers here because there's no story. You're wasting fucking talent by having them sit in the back and do nothing or have backstage segments. And it gets aggravating after a while because you have a lot of good dudes that should be fighting. It should be it makes no sense.
I mean, they just need to learn how to rotate their talent more.
Give my boy Matt Cardona another shot. Let's go, Matt.
Yeah.
Matt needs another Intercontinental title reign.
Agreed.
Actually, I want to see him hold the world title, but that's just me getting greedy now.
Yeah.
It's just me being greedy.
All right. Be greedy.
I will, Liv Morgan has an interview with Michael Cole, but she isn't telling anyone who she'll face. Dominic Mysterio joins her, but when Stephanie Vakir walks in and tells her exactly how she feels in Spanish, whatever she said was so bad, it made Liv cry and Dominic walk out. And, it was very powerful what Stephanie said.
She said, where I came from, they couldn't have wrestling matches. We had to make paper crochet wrestling belts and pass them around.
And we liked it.
Right,
and yeah. She felt like, that's so sad.
So what Stephanie said to Liv is, did you say 10 years of hard work? You working hard? That's bullshit. You've sacrificed nothing. WWE gave you everything. The best training, the best medical, you were given everything. You want to talk about sacrifice? I was born in Chile, a country where wrestling doesn't exist. And she clarified that and walked that back and said, I apologize for saying it didn't exist. It's just that at the time, it wasn't as prominent as it is now when she started. And now I've traveled all over the world, Japan, Mexico, Latin America, Europe, and I've conquered everything. You should be ashamed because you need to hide behind the Judgment Day. It's sad because you need to hide behind a man. But let me tell you something. I went through hell and made it mine. Everything I did was to get to WWE and become champion. This title for me means more than just the title. It's for all the little girls, all the women who never got the opportunity to overcome anyway. Liv, if you pick me, you won't win because I'm going to show you what a real champion is. Before Stephanie Vaquer made an assumption, Liv Morgan told Michael Cole that she made a decision on WrestleMania 42 and that the decision is she's not going to rush her decision.
Fair enough.
We got CM Punk talking in the ring.
Of Liv going on SmackDown and confronting.
I don't know if she's going to, though.
Well, you know what? Listen, okay, aside, to be honest with you, because the way they're promoting Jade Cargill, having Liv Morgan and the Judgment Day come out and interfere is actually building up the stock for Jade Cargill. At this point, you know, how do you have the belt 100 days and you have one match?
Because they have no direction or competition for her. They have no idea what to do with her, and they're going to have to try to figure it out real quick before WrestleMania. That's pretty much the meat and potatoes of it.
Yep.
I think they're crossing fingers, toes, and dicks, hoping that Bianca Belair is ready to go by WrestleMania.
Did he say crossing toes?
I said fingers, toes, and dicks.
Oh, that's just okay.
Crossing them all.
I was more concerned about crossing the toes, but
okay.
Across those streams.
Exactly.
CM Punk's talking to the ring. He knows he isn't well liked by the office and Adam Pearce. He thinks that people deserve a fighting champion, and Finn Balor should get another shot because he has earned a beating. Balor ruined the last moment he could have had with AJ Styles. He wouldn't be who he is if he didn't do or say things that didn't piss off people off. What he is the best in the world. Finn Balor interrupts. Not only is he using his original theme, but he's joined by Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough. Judgment Day walked to the ring with a purpose. Finn Balor reminds Punk of who he is. Punk knows who he is, so why does he need two goons by his side? The great thing he did in Europe, Japan, and Mexico, he did all that by himself. He used to mean something. The Judgment Day has been an anchor around his neck for a long time, which that's not entirely true because he did have the Bullet Club in Japan. So yeah, someone as skilled as Balor should be able to drag them, but these idiots have only dragged him down. Punk has been accused of being a smart man who does dumb things, and sometimes things are out of his control. But he is going to turn his back so they can prove him right. If Finn Balor says he is the best, he doesn't need another to fight his battles for him. Balor holds JD McDonough back after Punk throws the mic at them, and he allows Punk to walk away, which I loved the line from Punk telling McDonough that he's surprised that he can fit in the ring with his giant head. Like, I thought that was funny. He's like, I'm surprised your head even fits in the ring. We got an IC championship match. Number one contender, El Grande Americano with Los Americanos versus Penta, with Penta picking up the win with an assist from the original El Grande Americano. When are we going to have Penta just win this belt already? If Finn Balor isn't going to win this belt, please put it on Penta. The OG El Grande Americano attacked and tries to take off his mask. Los Americanos save them, save their leader before he can show the world who he is. Yeah, we're clearly leading to a mask versus mask match at WrestleMania. Like this is just predictable at this point, right?
Yep.
It's laughable. It's predictable. There's no shadow or inkling of creativity and originality leading us into WrestleMania. There's no excitement building for WrestleMania right now. We're just getting a lot of predictable bullshit right now, right? Like, is it just me, or is it just that's how it just feels? Like everything is just predictable bullshit.
No, you're right. You're right.
Backstage, Finn Balor tells JD McDonough that he needs to prove something to himself. This thing with CM Punk, he needs to do it on his own. During the break, Kofi Kingston let us know Xavier Woods has been nursing a shoulder injury for 3 months, and his doctor told him to take the time off. Xavier sent Grayson Waller a text to tell them he couldn't possibly recover in a town like this where everyone is poor and ugly. The New Day don't get to finish what they say. They're cut off. So again, I don't know why are we wasting the New Day like this? Like, whatever. AJ Lee hits the ring, and she's a little worried. She hasn't had a singles match in so many years. They used to fight over the little title with a butterfly on it, but she made that title what it is. There was a division before AJ Lee. There'll be a division afterwards. They are welcome. She still wants to get her hands on every single one of them, but for now, all roads lead to Becky Lynch. She doesn't understand why she is so mad. It's not her fault because AJ gave her a 10-year head start and she still hasn't caught up. She is grateful for the gifts she's given, which was showing she can still go and she can still be a champion. If she walks out victorious in Chicago, she'll go to WrestleMania as champion. She has something for Becky Boo Boo if she wants to join her. Becky Lynch tells her that this thing with they will have in Chicago will be her retirement match. Her friends will cry as Becky pushes her away. AJ's gift to the division was leaving, while Becky has been making history. AJ's been making comic books. If she wants to make it through Elimination Chamber, she can write about it, and that comic book will actually sell. Which is pretty funny because Becky Lynch has now taken to social media to say that she started a comic book company, Big Time Comics. And their first comic is about Big Time Becky Lynch. So there you go. AJ Lee offers her a front.
I'm sorry. I was talking the entire time. My mic off. My mic wasn't even plugged in.
AJ Lee offers her a fight right now. Becky Lynch knows what she's going to do. She isn't stupid. AJ will let her have the first swing. Here we're going with this shit again. Rinse and repeat, right?
Yep.
Just like Punk, just like AJ Lee. Becky is reluctant to throw the first, even with AJ's hands behind her back. Becky doesn't understand what she's doing. She won't give her the satisfaction of playing into whatever game AJ Lee is playing. We got our fourth match of the night. Look at that. We only got 4 matches on Raw, boys. We had 6 on SmackDown, 4 matches on Raw. Final Elimination Chamber match of the night, qualifying Javon Evans versus Gunther versus Dominic Mysterio, with Javon Evans picking up the win with an assist from Dragon Lee, hitting Gunther with the ring bell. So, Gunther versus Dragon Lee at WrestleMania? Or do you think we get...
I actually think
we get that added to Elimination Chamber?
No, they're talking about the Gunther Rey Mysterio.
There's no build for that.
I know, but the whole thing is that Rey Mysterio is going to fight Gunther because he's been picking on Dragon Lee. So to fight him, this and that, he says that he's fighting for Dragon Lee. They're talking about that. He might be retiring this year.
Dragon Lee, though. It doesn't make that. Why would Ray care about Dragon Lee?
Why does Ray have to fight Dragon Lee's battles? Like,
I don't know. But that's what the rumor is. Because you really want to see Gunther fight Dragon Lee?
I think we're going to get Dragon Lee versus Gunther at Elimination Chamber, and I think it's going to get set up Monday night with AJ Styles and the whole AJ Styles celebration. That's why I think we're going to get that set up. This is a great match. Dragon Lee hitting Gunther with a ring bell, taking Gunther out so to keep Gunther looking strong, where Gunther doesn't have to take a pinfall loss. You have Dominic Mysterio eat the pinfall from your boy, his bounty, Javon Evans.
So let me ask you a question now. So since he ate the pinfall, he got the pinfall. Javon Evans winds up getting a shot at the Intercontinental Championship in the future because he pinned the Intercontinental Championship.
I don't think he should in that aspect because it wasn't a qualifier match. It wasn't like a one-on-one match.
I know, but if you pin the champion, you usually get that opportunity down the road. That's, I guess,
which is ridiculous, and I've always kind of felt this ridiculous because in professional wrestling, your champion should be protected. It shouldn't be that you have to beat the champion to get a shot at the champion because you already beat him once. If you beat the champion, you should be the champion.
Yeah,
you should have wins, losses in a road to.
It's that caveat they say it's a non-title match.
You should have a road to fighting the champion, right? You should have a line.
Oh yeah, there should definitely be a roadmap to it. Yeah.
People waiting in line. It shouldn't be just this. Oh well, you beat the champion, so like Brody King and MJF last week. Like you shouldn't have had Brody squash MJF, who's your champion, but it is what it is. Either you guys watch NXT last night?
I did not. I have not watched it yet.
I actually missed NXT. I was what was last night? Last night was
Wednesday. I meant Tuesday night.
Yeah, Tuesday night. I knew what you meant.
Yeah, I figured.
Nope. Oh,
I think I passed out. I think I passed out. I didn't get a chance to watch NXT.
Well, we had 5 matches in NXT on Tuesday night. You had Kalani Jordan defeat Lola Vice by submission. You had Tony D'Angelo defeating Cutler James by pinfall. You had a fatal 4-way number 1 contenders match. The Vanity Project defeated the Culling, Hank and Tank, and OTM by pinfall. And you had the Speed Tournament Finals. El LaFleur versus Eli Knight was a time limit draw. And then you had the North American Championship match. Ethan Page defeated Shiloh Hill by pinfall.
I actually saw that.
Ethan Page.
He's got to go up. He's got to come up, man. He's got to.
I want to do something too that we never do. I actually want to talk about Dynamite, AEW Dynamite last night.
Well, you know what? I actually saw that match with Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland had an absolute
banger
of a match, barn burner of a match, potentially match of the year contention. And AEW did something that WWE won't do, and they turned Swerve Strickland heel. Swerve Strickland finally went heel.
He wasn't heel before? He wasn't heel when he fought freaking Hangman Page.
No. He finally went heel. Finally healed it up. But you had Jon Moxley versus Mark Davis, with Jon Moxley winning via submission. You had a TBS Championship match, Willow Nightingale versus Megan Bain versus Marina Shafir versus Mina Shirakawa, with Willow Nightingale retaining her championship. You had a nice little promo between MJF and Hangman Adam Page, a little face-to-face. MJF starts off by letting us know he won't be cutting any cute wrestling promos to sell tickets. He hates everything about Hangman Adam Page and all the fans for thinking he belongs anywhere near his level. MJF is the main character, not Page. Most of all, he hates that Page holds 2 wins over his head. He had a lucky shot, but he sees something these idiots can't. MJF can smell that something is off. Maybe he has reached the top twice, and the bottom time has crumbled under the pressure. If he wins this title a 3rd time and crumbles again, will everyone think of him as a fraud? What MJF knows is that the man he is looking at right now is not the guy he faced last year at Revolution. He's a lucky shot, but he is out of ballots. On MJF's birthday, he can't think of a better present than to expose Page for what he is. Page responds by asking how he believes he's a lucky shot. If there is one in the ring tonight, it is the man who had a guaranteed shot at the title, went home, and then only returned to pick his shot in the middle of a match with 3 other great men. Page hates MJF so much. Thanks for the crotch shot, Sticks. Are you on a bike right now?
What?
Are you like on an exercise bike right now?
No, I mean, sure.
Oh, you just give us a little crotch shot there.
I thought I closed my window.
Sorry. It's not because all the years of lying, cheating, and depravity. When he looks at MJF, he has never met someone more like him. He despises. His desperation for love and acceptance is the same. Page knows how loyal he is to All Elite Wrestling, and it feels like him as much as everyone wants that title. Page and MJF has always needed it. At Revolution, Page wants to end this for good and forever. This can't just be a normal wrestling match. Thinking about a stipulation, he has always known that this match should be, and we should let the fans have a say in what it should be. MJF thinks he's out of his damn mind if he thinks he'll do anything other than a normal wrestling match for the title. Page says he's scared. If he'll agree to this, he will give MJF something. If Page doesn't win this match, then he will never challenge for the AEW World Championship ever again as long as he lives. So we're going the Cody Rhodes route here, right? Does that mean Adam Page is about to leave AEW? I doubt it, but why are we throwing this stipulation out here? It's interesting. MJF loves the idea, but as far as the stipulation goes, he's going to need a week to think about it. He doesn't shoot first and ask questions later. Page knows his answer. He wants a Texas death match. Then we had Alex Windsor and Jamie Hayter, the Brawling Birds, versus Vivian Van and B3 CCA, with the Brawling Birds winning. And then you had Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland, with Swerve Strickland picking up the win. You also had Kevin Knight versus Beast Mortos, or AKA Mercedes Monet's new boyfriend, with Kevin Knight picking up the win. Swerve Strickland attacked Kenny Omega after the match and then hangs him from the ring by his neck with a chain. After that, he drops Kenny through the announce table with a vertebreaker. Swerve tells us he needed this. So fantastic end to Dynamite, which I hope this is a return to prominence for AEW, because God knows the wrestling world needs it. But tomorrow night, Friday, House of Glory, and what could potentially be the match of the year that I hear all professional wrestling fans talking about. MJF versus Zilla Fatu, the main one, for the AEW Championship. And you can watch House of Glory, No Turning Back, on Thriller TV. You can go to Thriller TV's website and purchase the pay-per-view for just $15. So for $15 for that standalone pay-per-view, you can watch No Turning Back. Which I might just do it. I might just watch House of Glory just for that match. Just for Zilla Fatu and MJF.
So would I. I think mine.
You had MJF cut a scathing, like we talked about earlier, a scathing promo on Zilla Fatu, bringing his whole family into it. And then you had Zilla Fatu returning the favor today with a pretty incredible promo of his own. So you got a lot of good professional wrestling to watch this weekend, man.
Yeah.
Lots of good stuff. So, I mean, let us know in the comment section below if you're going to be watching House of Glory tomorrow night.
Yep.
And what you think. And who do you got? Who do you got? MJF or Zilla Fatu?
MJF. I think
MJF will take it.
MJF's gonna keep the belt now. He's got, I don't think they're gonna do that unless, like I said, stranger things have happened, man. AEW's trying to turn things around, make things happen. That'd be very surprising, but
yeah, I don't see MJF losing the NXT. Although it would shake the wrestling world up.
Yep.
If Zilla Fatu beat MJF for that title, but I don't think it's going to happen, especially not in an AEW ring. But it gets people talking. It gets eyes on House of Glory. It gets eyes on AEW. You got one of the biggest.
You lose the
acts
belt,
in the world.
and then where does that put Hangman Page? It makes things complicated, but also it does turn things inside out. It makes a good wrestling conversation. Like, holy shit, they went that way. And then you'll see freaking WWE do something. Maybe Finn Balor should win the belt off of CM Punk.
What it does is it adds an extra caveat to this feud, because it's just the same old MJF and Hangman Page thing, right? But it gives Adam Page this newfound fuel, I guess, or ammo against MJF by being like, listen, like, you lost the title. You lost the title. Like, what are we even talking about? You lost the title, and have MJF have to get it back. And, he could parade that over MJF's head that MJF lost the title to Zilla Fatu. Something tells me that it's going to end in shenanigans, though, because I don't think House of Glory is going to have Zilla take the pin. And I don't think AEW is going to have MJF eat the pin.
Could be a disqualification.
So maybe count out some sort of, maybe Ricky Saints attacks again. Some sort of weirdness is going to happen.
Well, Ricky Saints showing up in AEW? No.
No, it's not. I mean, it's a House of Glory pay-per-view, but yeah, I know. I'm just headcanon, man. What I wish would happen. Speaking it into existence, right? Just like I wish Zilla Fatu would show up in NXT already.
You'd have Adam Page show up, obviously, if it's the AEW.
But I'm telling you right now, February 19th, 2026, right now, depending on how well this match goes and how many people talk about it, expect WWE to automatically start taking an even bigger interest in signing Zilla Fatu.
It's been, what, a year since we've been talking about him? Maybe more?
Yeah, but he still says he's green and he's not ready to come to WWE yet. But if he has a banger of a match with MJF, you don't think WWE is going to come a-calling? It took Stephanie Vakir to have a banger of a match with Mercedes, and for AEW to show interest in signing her, for WWE to swoop in and sign up Stephanie.
You kind of think that Zilla wants to come and hang out with his family.
Why not? Absolutely.
Yeah, why not? But he can't be any worse than Tonka.
But then again, he might want to be his own thing. He signed for AEW. He's his own thing. He's on that promotion. So give or take, you want to be with family, but you might want to be your own thing too.
Man, I don't want any family. He's gonna want to be WWE to run with his family, man.
Yeah.
And I think he's gonna be there sooner than later.
You'll get some banger matches with him and Solo.
Yeah, him and Solo. Because look, he's got history with Jacob Fatu. They're cousins, but they were tag team partners.
Yep.
He's got history with Solo. You know, there's so much history there that WWE could capitalize on that they would be crazy not to have eyes on.
I know. I'm trying to say that could be the thing. So after the House of Glory situation, you'd possibly have him show up in friggin' like as soon as the Elimination Chamber.
I mean, the only thing I think that would be stopping him is the fact that Zilla has a rap sheet and was on parole, and I believe he's no longer on parole, that he's done with it, and he was on probation and all that. But like, man, they got around it for Jacob. They got around it for other people. They can get around it for Zilla, right?
Yeah, they could.
Yeah.
Like I think
maybe
that would
he's
be
in the
only
box.
thing that wouldn't be enticing is the travel restriction. But
you got Zilla in the box. Zilla.
That would be sweet.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Like I said, we got next week. We'll find out what the fuck's in the box. And tomorrow night we'll find. Tomorrow night or Saturday night is House of Glory.
Tomorrow night, Friday night.
Is that a Friday? It's going to go at the same time as SmackDown?
It is on a Friday at 5 p.m.
Oh, 5 p.m. Okay.
But
where did we get? What station was the
Thriller?
It's on Thriller TV. ThrillerTV.com.
Oh, I know Shutter TV is a little horror flicks. That's really good.
I will post the link in the chat.
Post the link in the chat.
So you can buy that pay-per-view. Andrade is going to be on that card as well.
Well, that's cool.
So there you go.
You think anybody from WWE? No.
No. I mean, they've had a lot of ex-WWE guys come through there. Like
Killer Cross going to be in there?
I don't know. He's not advertised. Like the Hardys wrestled there last month in December.
He just won the OVW championship. Was it OVW?
Yeah, he just won the
Tyler Prince Pretty wrestled there in November. Killer Cross was there. He wrestled at Andrade at Super Clash.
Yep.
In November. So, Mercedes was there. Shotzi. Matt Cardona was just recently there. He was wrestling. He wrestled Killer Cross there at with Glory Comes Pride.
Did he lose? Yeah, he lost.
Yeah. So there you go. All right. Any last things you boys want to talk about, touch on, gravitate to tonight?
No, nothing. I think.
I hope by the end of the week, we're pretty much set with what's going on with Elimination Chamber. That's all I'm hopeful for. We'll talk that next week. Will we be doing, or we'll talk about it, if we do a watch along or not?
I don't know, man. We'll talk about it because right now the only excitement for Elimination Chamber is what's in the box.
What's in the box?
We have Box Watch.
Will we get more progression in the what's in the box storyline tomorrow night on SmackDown? I don't know. You have to turn it into SmackDown tomorrow night on the USA Network.
Well, no. I think it's a Raw thing. I don't think it's a SmackDown thing.
No, he said
send it to Raw SmackDown.
Yeah, he told the guy to put the box back on the truck and take it to SmackDown, so it'll be Nick Aldis' problem. So I think Nick Aldis is going to do the same thing. Be like, well, put it back on the truck and take it to Raw.
Yeah, I don't want this. Send it back to Raw.
I don't want this. Send it back to Raw. Or he's going to say, I don't want this. Put it on a truck and send it to Chicago.
Send it to TNA.
Send it to TNA. Yeah.
But
maybe AJ Styles is in the box.
There you go. Hey, yo. Maybe AJ Styles comes out as a new persona that he can wrestle under, right?
Yeah.
But that's going to do it for us this week. I hope you guys had a great time.
Young AJ Styles cuts his hair, makes it so short.
Yeah, there you go.
Put him in a lucha mask.
Matt Cardona for taking the time at Toy Fair to talk to the boys here.
Thank you very much, Matt.
Thank you, Sticks, for getting the video. Dom and Sticks, thank you, boys, for the awesome pictures from Toy Fair of the wrestling figures and wrestling memorabilia. That's fantastic. If you want more from Sticks, you can check him out every Tuesday night over on his channel for his Doctor Who Rewind. If you're a Doctor Who fan, you can check him out there. You can check Dom out over on Renovision tomorrow night with Sticks for the Qualified. You can check me and Sticks out on Renovision Saturday night for SNS. You can check Dom talking Star Wars every Sunday night on Tales from the Dark Side. And of course, you can catch me right here all week long, whether it's my comic book reviews, whether it's this past Wednesday, whether it's, all the great content we're dropping on my channel. We're here to entertain you. And on that note, I hope you guys had a great week of professional wrestling. Let us know in the comment section below what you think is in the box. What is in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? It's not Chris Jericho. And we know that thanks to Tony Khan. But with that being said, follow us on all social medias. You can find those in the description below. I want to say, Sam, Dom, take us out with some words of wisdom, my friend.
Look, go to Toy Fair this weekend. It lets you, it proves one thing. A lot of people who have dreams of, dreams of collecting toys and having their own toy company.
It's plenty of them there.
So Major Toys is like an example. They took something, a passion that they have of toys and wrestling, and they made their own company. So if you put your mind to it, you can do it. And you can enjoy playing with your own toys.
Yeah. There you go. Because who doesn't enjoy playing with themselves? Good night, everyone. Have a great week. Go over to thrillertv.com. Buy House of Glory. Watch the championship match between MJF and Zilla Fatu and support independent wrestling, because the more wrestling promotions we have, the better, in my opinion, and it forces WWE to finally get their hands out of their pants, stop sniffing their fingers, and do something entertaining. With that being said, so long, everybody, and we'll see you all next week with our Elimination Chamber prediction show right here on Off the Mat. That's the 3 count. No one's kicking out. We'll see you guys next week.
In the ring, the lights go down. Roaring crowd, they scream and shout. Chants echo, shaking the ground. Warriors clash, the game is found.